Alright guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribing to the platform. Alright, so as you saw, we're going to be doing Suriname. Versus Costa Rica, the kickoff for the Concacaf. And I'm currently watching Saudi Arabia versus 80, so that's why I'm I'm kind of distracted because it's coming down to the wire. Saudi Arabia leading 1-0. We're gonna go through all of that. To show you where how it sets now in at the start at the Gold Cup. Sorry that I couldn't get to do the 80 game. It's solely based off the timings because now it's 4:01 in the morning my time. All right. Yes. So thanks all you lovely people coming in. Let me try and get the rest of the things on the screen. All right, so we saw Melson said, "Yo, will you be showing the game?" No. This is Concacaf certified games. I won't be showing the games, at least here. I could show it in my Discord if a lot of people want it and can't find it. I will do so, but definitely I will just do my play by play. All right, yes. So as you saw, guys, 1-0 currently for Saudi Arabia. 80 just scored, just scored, but they call it offside. Very good game so far. Very good game so far. All right, yes. So anyways, Suriname versus Costa Rica. That's the headline. Omar Fowling, big up yourself. Float management, how you doing, man? Massive respect. Said 80 gives me headache with the amount of chances they keep missing. Yes, I just saw a chance myself. Float management, bless up. And guys, this is how this tournament will be for me. I will have to get up early in the mornings, sleep before, and then wake up, and that's pretty much it. All right, I can't go back to sleep after that because of the timings. So ED has 8 more minutes to get back something in this game. Let me know if you think that they will, based on how you guys are talking. You're saying that they it's possible because they're creating a lot of chances. Travis, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Oh, our friend. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry to hear that, Travis. Kevin Jones, bless yourself. Thanks for being here. Guys, as you come in, please do it like button because it helps with the visibility. All right. Let me get everything set up so we can look into both of the teams that we're talking on. All right. It's just because this game is so hot. And yeah, and we will get Sean to join the stream as well. We should have done something earlier today to break down what Suriname doing and who they are bringing in and all of those stuffs. We're gonna be doing that maybe on another day, but definitely today me and Sean will be talking about a few things. Billy, I ate these West Coast games. Yes, I guess it's different timings for you guys, just the same. Yeah. Mario Logan, big up yourself. Kana, oh yeah, man. Yes, yeah, man. You know we're always here to represent for Suriname and also the Concacaf as well. Yeah. Yes. So let me go. Let me do it this way. We're going to go through the games that played so far and what took place. Let me do it this way, and then we go straight into lineups for both Suriname and Costa Rica. All right, so as you saw here, the first one, Dominican Republic versus Mexico, 3-2. Ascona made the game entertaining. As you saw, Ascona scored in the 67th minute. So we thought that maybe it would have been a bad day for Mexico, but Mexico held on yet again. Alvarez, Montes, and Jimenez. So that man cannot stop scoring for Mexico. And Mexico found that striker and he cannot stop scoring. All right, so that puts Mexico on 3 points. Ooh, Mexico on 3 points so far, but would say Dominican Republic is on the rise. All right, yes, so that's how it's looking at this point. All right, let me move over. And then obviously you have Suriname and Costa Rica. So this is slightly of a group of that, based on how Dominican Republic comes. This is going to be a good test for Suriname, because look like Dominican Republic does not put themselves on the ground. They are here to play. All right. So let's see how Suriname does in this group, because that will tell if how much they can challenge in the World Cup qualifiers. Even though you can't just say that only. You can't just say that only because Suriname has a lot of players out for this Gold Cup. All right. Yes. Then you have. Then you have. 1 second. Then you have Group D here, which you have Group D playing. One of the matches playing now, and one was concluded. All right. I saw Chevis Pessoa talking about one of the games. So you had United States squared up against Trinidad and Tobago, and it was bad for Trinidad. All right. Trinidad got 5-0 from a struggling United States, to be honest. But on the night, they never struggled so much. But you could say that is down to Trinidad never really gave them that test. Or you would say that they were just good on the night. Let me know. Are you saying that United States was just good on the night? Or you think that Trinidad never gave them that test? I want to say that it might be Trinidad never gave them the test to the level that I expected, hence why the game looked so one-sided. As you saw here, 21 shots to 3, 30%. Trinidad amassed overall 30%, 0 big chance, 6 saves. So it tells you that it would have been even worse if they never had to come up big. All right. So 8 big chances. So that should have ended way worse. Let me look at the lineups now, so you could see the lineups. All right. So you have Tim Ream, Chris Richards, one of the better young players, them coming through. Freeman and Austin, with Luca De La Torre and Berhalter, with McGinn, Tillman, Luna, and Agiaman as the starter. So it was not even the team that you were expecting from United States, because you saw Adjurite. Adjurite came in the 73rd minute, and he still added a goal, which that is Adjurite. All right. So maybe they will use Adjurite at the start the next time. And you have Mark McKenzie came in the 74th. Brendan Aronson came in the 74th. So what this is showing you, most of their main players on the actual bench. You understand me? And Miles Robinson. So it could have been worse. It could have been worse. And if you look at the Trinidad team, you have Phillips in goal. We expect that. Garcia, Garcia, A. Jones, J. Garcia, Spicer, Phillips, Powder, Fortune, Molina, and Lee. So it was not a bad Trinidad squad. And then on the bench, you have Andre Raymond, Dante Seeley, Nathaniel James, Cardenas, and Jovin Jones. All right. So yeah, it is just it would call it. It's just a build-up game. That's what I would say. It was a build-up game. Big up yourself, Sam Bowen. Omar Travis says TNT. Oh no, well, we can't say they can put odd players to this as well, and their World Cup squad will be a little bit harder, better as well. So we're not gonna write them off. I can't understand what's up with we and wanting to write off teams before we actually play them. Remember, we have not played them as yet. We just played one game that we won. And we are this. The last time we played them, it was 3-2, and it was a similar squad as to what they had now. So we have to ask, even though our squad was weaker than what we have now. You understand me? So it's a lot of variables. So we have to look at all of those and see if it works out for us. All right, but definitely it's Trinidad. Trinidad never did anything. Trinidad never did anything in this game, and definitely have to improve if they want to keep themselves in the Gold Cup. That's what I can say to Travis. If they want to keep themselves alive, bless up yourself, Martin. if they want to keep themselves alive, they got to do better. They got to do better, or else they are going to be out of the World Cup very, very fast. That's what we do know. They are going to be out of the World Cup very, very fast if they keep on. That's a poor claim from that keeper. They're going to be out of the World Cup very, very fast if they continue with that. Um, Saudi Arabia, they play good football, guys. They play good football. They play good football. Even though 80 is coming at them, their counters are deadly, and even their build-ups. I'm impressed with their build-ups. Heard Aiden was not in training. Maybe Aiden not there at all. Yeah, to be honest. All right, they said I'm back online. Don't know what took place just a while ago. Complete madness with the internet. Yeah, sorry about that, people. Yeah, we just saw a break from 80. Did not know what took place because I am not close to my internet. But for some reason, the internet chipped out. But we are back. We are back. All right. Let me see if okay, because um all right, so it ends. The game ends at the same time. All right. Drop a comment to let me know that you're seeing me and everything is running smooth again. All right, because all right, so it's 16 now. All right. So they said it's successfully connected back again. All right. So sorry about that. We chipped out for a little while due to the fact that I just don't know. All right. Yes, I just don't know. So 80. One second. Let me see. So 80 and 80 lost and Trinidad lost. All right. 80 and Trinidad lost. All right. So we build up the house as you come in. Please do it, like button, share, and definitely subscribe. Suriname versus Costa Rica. We saw 2 games played so far. We were talking about the Trinidad versus USA game, and Travis was saying that Trinidad never even tried, which I would agree with him that it was a bad result for a weak United States team. You know. But it showcased that United States always turn up because they have to. It's in their own backyard and they need to produce. So this is one of United States' best teams in the Gold Cup. So even though we're saying that it's not the highest level, we still have a level. They still have a level to go. All right, and collecting that win will give them some confidence because from the other day, their results weren't going their way, so they had to do something. All right, so now we are on the fourth game. This is the fourth game played so far. We talked about Mexico. Damrep showed out and did well. All right, but still Mexico turned up and won it because Mexico has a striker that keeps scoring, which is important. Then now we have the Suriname versus Costa Rica. Second game they're playing within 3 years. All right. The last time they played in the Gold Cup, Costa Rica won even though Costa Rica had 10 men and Suriname had a goal, I thought, yeah. And Costa Rica won it 2-1. So it was an entertaining game. This is still not the best team for Suriname. Suriname can still go up a little gear with some of their main players out. But also, I would see the same for the Costa Rica team due to the fact that everyone trying to get pieces and have a lot of other reasons around the Gold Cup. So let me know if you think that everyone is using the Gold Cup for sharpness for the World Cup qualifiers, because it seems that way to me. It seems that way. Bless up everyone coming in, massive respect. It seems that way that everyone is using the Gold Cup for sharpness rather than directly trying to win the Gold Cup. You understand me? Yes, that's what I saw. So that's why I don't beat Trinidad so bad, because I think they're still working on sharpness, and I think you might see a different team when the World Cup comes out. You might see a bit different team when the World Cup comes out for Trinidad, and a lot of team for Suriname as well. Let me see if I can get the Suriname Costa Rica team. Big up David J, big up King Expert, yeah, big up everyone coming in. Mexico was overconfident, did not protect the back line. Yeah. And to be honest, they are working on things as well to make sure they are sharp as possible when it comes on to time. All right, so this is the lineup for both teams. All right, so Costa Rica, you have Calvo in the team. Fioran, Jalen Mitchell, Mora, Navas, Aguilar, Gallo, Bran, J. Mora, um, Martinez, which is a very good player. Martinez, big up yourself, Dockland. Ugalde, in the team. So this is a good starting lineup. Aguilar was not one of the main starters. Maybe it was injury, lack of form. So this is because Aguilera is one of their best young prospects. So they would love for him to kick on. He definitely found times challenging, so that's what I'm saying. This is an opportunity for them to get going. Get some of the other players sharpened, because they're in a tough group. They are actually in the group of death, so they would want all of their players to be at their sharpest. But what I would say, Costa Rica is in better position than where they were the last time around. They have so much new players, so much good players. I think this might be the best Costa Rica squad in the last 10 years. When I say the best, you don't have to rely on your backline so much, and 500-year-old Navas and Joel Campbell. You don't have to rely on all of those guys. You have some serious talent inside the Costa Rica team now. Like right throughout the middle, you have serious players up front. They have strikers for days now. All of a sudden, they have strikers for days, and they still remain having very good defenders. In the goalkeeping department, they have not really gotten a piece for Navas as yet, but I think that will come. But they do have everyone outfield. So Costa Rica team, very very strong. Costa Rica team, very very strong. On the flip hand side for Suriname, you have Vassen in goal, which is their main goalkeeper. Vassen, as what we said, I think Vassen is actually one of the better goalkeepers in the region, especially with his foot. He's definitely one of the better goalkeepers in the region. He's still learning the region at this moment, which is true. So let's see if this competition can do something for him, because in order for Suriname to play the style that they want to play, he has to be at the forefront. All right. Then you have Van Helleren, Dake coming from the championship. Van Helleren, Penas, and Apps. So that's a make-up back four. You still have Abena could add to that back four. You still have Denzel, I'm not sure if Denzel is in the competition at all. All right, so let's see. No, Denzel is not here, so Denzel will be one of the big players out. All right, one of the main starting passing centre backs. out. So that mean that's a big miss right there. They could have still added one or two more players around the centre back. So look out for that for the World Cup qualifiers. But definitely, it's still a good back four with all of those injuries and missing players. That should tell you Suriname is on the rise. All right, because they still solid centre back, right back. All right, yes. Van Helleren played himself in the team. Technical ability for days. I think he's one of the most technical players in the actual region. As a fullback, he's one fullback centre back. He's one of the most technical players, which is good for Suriname system. Very very good for Suriname system. That's very very good for Suriname system. But let's see how he deals with better competition today. Sorry about that. Then in midfield, this is where I do see some weak points. Kenneth Paul is one that we want to see the best for, because in order for Suriname to be good, Kenneth Paul has to be good. Kenneth Paul is also an ex-championship player. But Dean Malone, I think Dean Malone, he is putting in some good performances. That is true. But I think that in order for them to kick to the next level, you have to have someone to replace Dean Malone. He's getting older now. I think he's like 34 or so. Yeah, so definitely Dan Malone. You would need like a Farai playing deeper with Paul to get that. So in the deeper line right here, Farai would be missed. And if Farai is on the bench, he's on the bench. He's on the bench. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, because it's early morning, so you have some little allergies from time to time. Sorry about that. So Farai is on the bench, but obviously Farai, based on what I heard, he might not be 100%. So that helps the older player. No, I'm not under the weather. I'm not under the weather. Just when you wake up, and sometimes the allergies, if you know, the pollen at this point could give some problems. I don't trouble with it, but sometimes if it's too much, you will have problems. Anyone on planet Earth. Yeah, so that's and because I just woke up, so that's why. Um, so Dean Malone, a little bit older, he adds energy, but I don't think he can add the energy right throughout. All right, but he's still a good piece, and it goes to show you that they really have improved, because Malone would have been one of the backbone back then and stuff. You're looking at to add some energy, but now he's just a piece that helps them to get through the waves and stuff. And I do believe that that's he's a transitional player at this point. I know that you guys happy Father's Day as well to all the persons inside the chat. The reason why I never knew it was because Father's Day was literally the I think the 19th of March in Belgium. So here goes Belgium again with different dates. You understand me? So that's why. So when people texting me, I'm saying, oh wow, and I'm asking Jama if it's Father's Day, and she said no. So I guess. Yeah, but I should have knew because I lived in Jamaica, so I came from the Caribbean, so I should have known that it's Father's Day. But because you're in a different world, sometimes you can get converted. So here it goes again. People saying that I'm not Jamaican anymore. Because I never knew that it was Father's Day, and then I've checked, and I realized it's Father's Day in England, America, Jamaica. So I think it's International Father's Day yesterday. All right, or today on your time zone. All right, because it's still 2 hours for some. Yeah, man. Respect to everyone. Yes. All right. Yeah, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers inside. Yeah, and please do smash like button as soon as you come in. And we had some little hiccups right there. We're just going through the Suriname squad. All right. Girana Kirk is definitely one that they would like to propel throughout this tournament. Yes, because if he can kick on people, then you have Messidian, you have Sharon Lebecca, added to it you have Mantnor Margareta, Jubitana. They would have like a solid seven wingers, and none of them are Cavalier players. All right. Yes, so that tells you how deep their squad will look in the wing department. So they would like two of these kids. In the wing areas, they are trying a lot of players. The wing forward areas, they are trying a lot of players. So I think Suriname is also using this as a tryout session for players as well, which is incredible. That they are at this level. To be honest, all right. So you have Jubitana, Margaret, Kirk, and Vleta. Those are the the guys starting today, which is impressive. And Travis, this is what we're talking. Suriname can still feel a very good starting 11 on a second string team because you have a lot of players out. You don't have Messier here. You don't have Sharal Lebecca here. You don't have Vlata could start sometimes, but Vlata is not always the starter right here. All right, so you clearly saw that. So you saw Mantnor is a young player that always comes on and score, and he adds some good value. The Rasa class, also a midfielder that adds some value. Budios is who we expected to try and come through. Attacking midfielder Rictus, you guys know him. He is there to add some value to the team as well. One of the young players from local, yes. Yeah, and Jaden as well added to the team. So Van der Kos is a left back, left midfield, left everything, you know? Yes. Sorry about that, people. So for both teams, I like that. We have Rojas, and look at that, people. You see Rojas. Remember the other day when he's triple somersaulting on Jamaica's U20s. He's in the national team now, and he keeps on pushing himself. As you saw. New York Red Bulls 2 he's at, and he's doing his development coming through, and by a year or two he's going to be in the main team based on how he's propelling to the next level. So definitely Costa Rica is put they're finding players all over. I love their work ethic. Madrigal also an solid piece. Zamora Alcacer is coming off the bench today. A seriously good piece right here. All right, because I love what's going on in the development the department. You understand me? These people, none of these groups are going to be walkover. These teams are full of players at this point. Let me tell you something, people, because this is the program where we can talk freely and sensible. All right? Yes, I think we can talk freely here, guys. I'm telling you, thank God Jamaica got that group. I am telling you, some of these other teams, we have to be honest. It would have been all sorts of problems with Jamaica always downplaying and those stuffs. If they had some of these teams with these depths, it's not so easy for Jamaica to come through that group. I am telling you, the group really helped us big time. Because I am confident that Jamaica going to the World Cup, but I am not confident that Jamaica is also of a seriously good team. You understand me? I don't think we're as good as what we are trying to push out there. You know, so and these teams would have tested us to the. It does all. Even if you have Macy Greenwood on the field, these teams would have tested us to the highest level. And I don't believe we're beating a lot of these teams. Because these Costa Rica teams, I don't believe we're beating them so easy. Suriname, we ain't beating Suriname. We're not beating them easy. I believe me, I thank God, man. Thank God, believe me. It doesn't matter who we have. We could have Mason Greenwood, Liam Bailey, everybody. We ain't beating them teams, yeah. If we had these two teams in our group, I am telling you, Jamaica have around 30% chance of making the World Cup. 30% chance. And maybe 40% chance of making the Confed. Yes. These teams are definitely improving and they are having a high standard. High standard. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the draw. As what I said live, I'm happy with the draw. Because I think the draw really helped Jamaica more than I know people keep acting like we're playing good football, but it helps us more than who we actually are as a team when I'm looking at it, because I rewatched the game as well. And yeah, we need a lot of work. So what I'm seeing now, a lot of these teams are working better than Jamaica. Better than Jamaica. A lot of these teams, they are working better in their development and stuff. So the group definitely helped Jamaica, and I don't want them to, because the group is weaker, they take it for granted. I don't want that, because that can heavily come back to haunt you. All right, you only need to miss a luck with one team. All right, so don't just plan for Curacao. Go out there and put in your best foot forward in order to win every game and win it convincing, and prove to me that you have improved. But based on what I saw in quality and play, it is not there as yet. We are far off from the position where we should be. But obviously they said it's soup. It should be soup. All right. Jamaica would qualify in any group. They hide the other teams from us. No, Duckland, when he come on to talking sensible, I don't know. You're just mad, believe me. Duckland says Suriname will pick up 3 today. Costa Rica should be the favorites, because if you look at their team is very strong. But that supports my argument. I don't think it will be 3. It could be a 1-0, 2-1 victory for Costa Rica. But let's see how Suriname team does. Yes. They said it's a 1.6 to 5, so 2 to 1 odds. So 2-1 that we talked about is the best way to look at it. The best I've got massive respect. Thanks for being here. DR look at DR game, Ronnie. Look at DR. You know, JD. The name of the soup is the hype. Yes. So. No man, Duckland, the difference in it, you realize how easy I can admit that Costa Rica is the favorites going in, but that don't stop my argument to say that a lot of these teams are way better than what we are saying we are, you know. Yeah, so it proves you're proving my argument for me, you know. Yes. So people, that's how it's looked. 37. So we are minutes away. From kickoff. I expect. I think Suriname is using this to see how it works out. Obviously, they would love to win the entire Gold Cup. How hard that would be? Extremely hard, because they are in the group of death, or one of the groups of death. To be honest, because if you look at the group, you have Costa Rica, Mexico, and Damrep. Based on how Damrep just played, this is the group of death. Alright, this is one of the group of death based on how Damrep just played. All right, yes. So let's see Suriname puts up a fight against Costa Rica. If they get a good result, even that helps you. That helps big time. All right. What time is it where you are? It's 4:38 in the morning. 4:38 in the morning. But I'm good, man. I'm good. It's just as what I said, the pollen thing. Sometimes in the morning it kind of flare up, and then once the sun comes out, I am ready and running. You know. Yeah, but this is how I'm gonna do the whole tournament tomorrow for Jamaica. Jamaica game starts 1 hour before, so it's a little bit better because at least I'm not gonna go to sleep. If I do go, I'm gonna go to sleep and then wake up like 1 o'clock, then start streaming like 2 o'clock for the 4 o'clock game. So it's much easier for me. Yes, it's much easier for me when it works that way. Bless yourself, Sean. Massive respect. All right. One thing you can say about Jamaica team, despite obstacle, they always find a way to win. Yes, Merrick. Merrick. We never denied the winning. We never denied the winning. But I'm saying the soup. My conversation was about the soup argument, and I'm saying I don't think the team is as good, and it doesn't matter which team we pick, which players you pick. It won't be as good as what people portraying it to be. You can win all of the games, and it might turn it into a soup, as in the numbers of points. But if you look at the performances, so you can match it with the bigger teams, I don't think it's going to translate with the bigger teams as what we might portray. You understand me? Yes, it might be a little bit extra hype than the substance. That's what I meant. The substance might not be there as to the hype. Yes, because the other teams are as good as Jamaica. A lot of other teams are as good, if not better, than Jamaica. That's all I'm saying. So thank God for the group. It makes it a little bit more easier for we to continue with the hype rather than the substance. I'm hoping that they use this moment to get the substance, because they can try out things and embed the pieces that will be coming in. So it was a positive statement and not necessarily a negative one, if you had listened to me clear. All right. Hold on. What time? Okay. I have to give you credit. You're a real football soldier. Okay, so I said I'm gonna do the Jamaica. Why I never said I'm a real Jamaican? Because I made the effort to come out. Yes. Yeah, man. I'm doing the whole tournament. I've missed out a few tournaments, so at least I've been rested. I'm not on the internet every day. So before previous times, I was on the internet a lot more. Now I have to take breaks and plan for tournaments. You are you are very patriotic Surinamese. Oh my God. Sean, how you doing, man? Let me know if you want to come on, and I can hook up the Discord, and get you on. Yes, I watched a lot of teams, not just JA. Yeah, man, you're me, and that's what I'm saying. And that's why my conversations have not been over the soup argument, because even on the video that we just did, a few Trinidad people came in and commenting, and they're saying they can't stand Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, it's a real hatred between Suriname, Trinidad and Jamaica, man. But I think, no, I figured out that a lot of people can't stand Jamaicans because and I don't think it's Jamaicans worldwide so much, because I don't bring that behavior, I don't bring that just flat out egotistic behavior, and just troubling people, Yes, because they're saying that Jamaica need to be a little bit more humble, and calling the people them rugrats. Rugrats was, I never really liked that, because the last time Curacao meet Jamaica, they beat Jamaica, but yet still they are a rugrat. I never really liked that. The overconfidence can be an embarrassment when you don't deliver, but we have a good tendency to hide very far when we don't deliver. You understand me? Because yes. Watch it. We talked about the. Oh my God, people. I am talking about Jamaicans' behavior and not Trinidad. I'm not gonna let you get me into fighting against Trinidad. I'm talking about my people's behavior, and I think we need to calm down a lot more, and use more education towards arguments rather than just our flat out sensationalism, because we are good at that, very very good at that, because even on that stream, everything that Gmail says is wrong. Like, nothing ain't accurate at all. When I went back and listened to him, he says that we're the king of the Caribbean. We are the best in the because we dominate the Caribbean Cup. We never dominated the Caribbean Cup. It was Trinidad that dominated Caribbean Cup. And the last time it was Curacao beat Jamaica. So everything that we are bragging about was just not the right. It was just wrong. So it makes the Trinidad people come in the chat and saying they can't even support us because the way we act. So my Jamaican people, I understand that we are prideful, but we have to approach it a little bit different, because we can't just make up stories and expect it to be that way. We can't rewrite history. If it happens, it happens. And based on that argument, Jamaica was not top in none of it. They were actually the opposite. So I make sure to make the correction here. Yes, we weren't the top Duckland. In that argument, we lost every one of the battles, but for some reason, G Mills made it seem like we are the best out of the entire battle. Chini very patriot. Oh no. They never perform today. They never perform. They get one hell of a beating from United States. Yeah, but I had to share that to make sure we come back with the facts, and the facts are we weren't the winners of that argument. We were opposite. We were the losers of that argument on every actual topic in that same segment. Every one of them, Jamaica was the worst coming out of it, but yet still we were bragging on Trinidad. Yeah, so we have to be careful. We can't just try to win every argument and don't learn anything from it. You understand me? I think when you go into certain conversation, you're going in there to learn something. You understand me? And not necessarily to brag. You get me? Yes. Blessings, one love. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Please do it, like, share, and subscribe. Trini, a rock. All right. Oh my God. They ain't stop it. They don't even care. What I just said here was factual here. And they are not paying it mind. They don't care. They just disrespecting Trinidad. So if Trinidad pretty much whoop our asses for years now, and we just start beating Trinidad, because that's the case. We just start beating Trinidad here. Trinidad was, because imagine how much in the last 10 years we have beaten Trinidad so much times, and then we are barely 1 or 2 wins ahead of Trinidad. So that means they have been beating our asses for a million years. And because we won for just this decade, it took us to win 55 games in this decade for we to be 2 wins ahead of them. You know how bad that is? And you said they are Roxies. You know what that tells me? We weren't good at football at no time. And at present, we get some good footballers and we start beating them. That's what it tells us, All right, but you know what? It's a rivalry. So if you want to, you guys can talk all you want. It's a rivalry. I had to just put the facts to it, and I want to tell you that Suriname was beating our asses for a long. Trinidad was beating our asses for a long time, and we avoided that time because that's what we do a lot. When it's not in our favor, we disappear. So we disappeared for a long time, but now we're beating Trinidad's Ras. So we're bragging on Trinidad, all right? Yes, Trinidad was beating our asses for a long, long time, Yes. Yeah, man. I realize you guys are trash talking them, but they can't manage it, So they can't manage it. But I know that we can't manage it either, because I am almost certain when they were battering us, we weren't talking, and we weren't going into the conversations, not at all. Yes, JD, Chini used to be equal with us. No, Damien, they weren't equal with us. They were beaten. It cannot be. They were equal with us. Say it, blacks. They were better than us by far. Oh my God. The man them said, yes, Trini was, Trini has never beaten Jamaica in a World Cup qualifier. Yeah, people, Trinidad and Jamaica war is real. One second, people, I'm trying to get the game up on the screen. The man said Trinidad has never beaten Jamaica in a World Cup. Okay, all right. They ain't beating us no more. Yes, I understand they ain't beating us no more. But there is no way we can play 500 games and we are 2 wins ahead of them, and we have been winning for the last 9 years. And they weren't beating us. I don't know where that mathematics comes from. If we played them 700 million times before the 9 years and now we're leading by two, that tells us that we never win much games, people. Because if we play them a million times in the last 9 years, that simply means we never won much games before the 9 years, people. Let me give. I heard CC saying, they never beat us in this and they beat us in every other thing. We never met them much in that competition. That's why they never beat us in that competition. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, you know what, people? I'm not gonna tap in your guys unnecessary biased mathematics skewed it for to fit our yes, yeah, to fit our narrative. Yes, I can't believe we never put that mathematics in to say, okay, if we're just leading them around 2 wins, so what were we doing for 20 years if we keep on beating them every single time now? You know. Yeah, all right, 1 second, where is the damn game, man? All right, so Costa Rica, Suriname. Okay, see, this is it here. All right, Costa Rica, Suriname. JD, so we are the kings of the Caribbean. Damien Blacks, I don't know how we end up being the kings of the Caribbean because we never won the most Caribbean Cups. I think maybe because we start doing good in the Gold Cups and those stuffs. That's what you know what, Damien? I don't even think no. I think we are the one that crowns ourselves as the king of the Caribbean. They went to a later World Cup than us, people. They went to a later World Cup than us, So I don't know how we end up being the kings of the Caribbean. I think we just crowned ourselves as the kings of the Caribbean because they went to a later World Cup than us. That is one. They beat us more than we beat them in the Caribbean Cup. That is two. We just start to lead them after 9 years. In the last 9 years, we played them a million times and add up the numbers to be leading them by two. So, Damian Blacks, it's a good question. We just make up stories. That's the only thing we can say. We just make up stories because we weren't better than them. The facts tell us that they were doing everything better than us. They made the last World Cup more recent than us. They won more Caribbean Costa Cup than us. They beat us before the last 9 years than us. Or we beat them. So everything was in their favor. So I don't know how we become the kings of the Caribbean. It makes no logical sense. But I know that in our argument we don't add sense to it. I am telling you. It makes no logical sense. So, but it's a good question. It's a good question, but I don't know how to answer it. I can just say that's how we act. We won one game and then history don't count at all. History don't count at all. So, based on what I'm saying, the reality was not we were the kings of the region. Maybe now when we have all of these players, that's how we become the kings of the region. Maybe no, I can accept it now, but we weren't any kings over Trinidad. We weren't any kings over Trinidad. All right. Delusion fans, 80 and Trinidad. Yes, yeah, 80 at a young youth level did good, and even at a higher level did good. The truth is, people, the same people that we try to cast off, which is the overseas players, it's really them made our separation. It's really them made our separation from 80 and Trinidad and Tobago. We have to call it as it is. It is what we are getting. The imports that we are getting in really separate us from the overall conversation that we're having. So I think we have to say thanks to the overseas players then that we're getting, because we wouldn't make that separation. We wouldn't make that separation at all. If you look at youth level, we don't make any separation from Trinidad or Haiti at youth level. We have to always add these overseas players to make that separation. So our football have not evolved past Haiti or Trinidad. That's what we're seeing here. It has not. It has not. And thanks to the diaspora, and because that's the thing that's holding us up at this point. Edie was so unlucky tonight. Yes, they played. They played all right. They played all right. They played all right. They played all right. All right. So people, we're coming up to the game. We're coming up to the game. We're gonna do our play by play. I don't know what CC cursing about here. CC, it doesn't matter what he says. Says Trinidad was better than Jamaica. CC, it was not. What mathematics, what history can go in, whatever you want to make up. We are not. We were not the kings of the Caribbean. We are. We are now. We are now. Based on our results, recent results, and if we are going to take the recent results, we can't rewrite history. That is just the truth, CC. We don't have to go around the corner for we to find any little loophole. Maybe that okay. Damien, people like CC why we end up saying that Jamaica was the kings of the Caribbean back then. Because CC will just make up a bunch of story for 50. He will just talk himself out into believing what he believes. All right. Yes. So people like CC, with the extra mathematics, would have believed that Jamaica was the king of Caribbean. No, no, it was Trinidad, and now we took it from them. You know? Yes. So I can CC in the chat fighting with Chris for no reason. I think Chris just say something about our ego, and CC trigger off. You know? Got beat up and go home. Go tell big bro England. Yes, yes. Trinidad no in our league. No, yeah, but CC Trinidad no in our league now. But they were in. They were better than us before. So CC, why we can admit say we are the best now? We can agree, you know. So why we can't give the team? Oh my God, I don't know this beef. People, CC cannot admit the truth. You know, CC cannot admit the truth. CC, Trinidad was better than Jamaica back then. It is true. No, we are better than them today. And I saw Trinidad people saying it in the chat. They admit that we are better now. So CC, why we can't just give them the past? CC don't want to give them nothing. All right, all right. People, CC is the only human being on earth who will just make up a story because he wants to argue. That was not the argument. The argument was Trinidad was better than Jamaica back then. And that is the facts. We can't deny it. They produced better players, everything. They were better than us, and now we're better than them. Done. Let me focus on the new game. This beef. All right, so people, Suriname, Costa Rica. We went through the Suriname lineup, the Costa Rica lineup. We went through all of those things. So I'm trying to get everything on the screen now, so we can get the actual game for you. All right, so we're gonna get kick off soon. 1 second. Let me try and the man him can't let go argument in the man. Oh my God. CC, I think Chris Smith has nothing wrong in him. I actually get to understand Chris Smith. I think Chris Smith is an honest person, and we as Jamaicans struggle with honest person, like people that just say it as it is, especially in the football category. In the football category, I don't know about anything else. I'm only talking on football. Chris Smith is just talking the truth, you know. He's just talking the truth. We are not better than Trinidad. and no, we're better than them. Yeah. Yeah, JD, do you think they are speaking about the Caribbean Cup? I think they're just talking about who they were before. As a better team, and we have to admit it, they were a better team, better football education, better every damn thing. We are literally in their country trying to get football education today. So that's how far Trinidad were above Jamaica. It was not even a conversation. We were just a bunch of footballers running up and down, don't know what we're doing on the field. Aside from when some of the professionals them come in and come and play football. People, if you listen back some tapes back then when they were talking about Jamaican football, they had Jamaica as the country that they don't know what Jamaica will be doing because Jamaica don't know what they're doing on the field. CC need to go back to those commentary. CC need to go back to those commentary. Believe me, where Jamaica are today is miles ahead of where we were before. I know you guys want to make up the story because you want to push a narrative, because you might want more locals in the team, but nobody talked sensible about Jamaica team before. They never talk that highly. I have some tips. If I play the tips, you're saying, oh my God, this is just flat out disrespectful. You know? They never see Jamaica football as any organized football and stuff. They always saw Jamaica football as just a bunch of men wild running up and down. So the planned out teams hard to play against them because they don't even know what they're doing. That's how they usually talk. But now they're seeing Jamaica football with a pattern because of the level of players playing today. You understand me? Yes. So CC, Chris is around a long time. He gets the chance to see football now and before. Yeah. So if he's giving you, sometimes you can just listen to CC, and I think you will learn it, man. Because these guys share story with me, and they are older. You understand me? Yeah. So if let's be honest. So people, we have a kickoff now. All right, so we should have kickoff now. So guys, give me some score line. Give me some score lines. What I think will happen. I am looking at 2-1, 2-1. Because I think this is a building roster for a building roster for Suriname, and this is Costa Rica's best team. So based off that, I think that it is in Costa Rica's favor to win this game. If Costa Rica can't win it today, this would say a lot for Suriname, All right, 2-0 Prince would say it's Costa Rica. 2-1, I think 2-1. I'm going for 2-1. 2-1 Costa Rica win. 2-0 Juras goes for as well. 2-0 Juras goes for as well. Everyone, Damian Black says Costa Rica 6, Suriname 0. Damian Black, Suriname is way better than what you're giving them credit. Even if it's a second string team, this is a very good team for the Concacaf region on the field. You understand me? Yes, but it's not. You can say you can put 4 to 5 players in this lineup. That's not there. All right, 3-2. Martin says it's gonna be close. It's gonna be 1 goal difference, just like myself. I think it's gonna be 1 goal difference because the forward line. I think that Kier can get Kier pretty much. Kier have been having very good games, people. He's just not finishing the chances, He's just not finishing it. Chevis says 4-0. Chevis is a betting man, Chevis went for 4-0, people. So Chevis says Suriname will get the bricks beat off them. All right. Well, I think it's going to be tough. Yeah, score. I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, and that's how the region is. It should be tough. Shouldn't be easy. It shouldn't be easy for no team. Shouldn't be easy for no team. It should be tough. If Suriname doesn't bring their first team. Their main team, it shouldn't be any walkover. for Suriname. That's why I said El Salvador dropped off, because it was not Suriname first team, and Suriname is better than El Salvador with their second string team. You understand me? Yes. Change my mind. Juras went for 1-1. I think it should be Costa Rica. If this Suriname team beats this Costa Rica team, believe me, people, start thinking about Suriname making the World Cup. I know they're going to show up. They're going to play good, but I think you need those additional pieces to get over this Costa Rica team. You understand me? Because the last time when they played, they drew 1-1 the last time, but they went down to 10 men. And Suriname was still a better team, even with 11 players, But you had Charlie Bakers and those guys. You get me? So it adds something different. Denzel adds something different to the team because he could pass out of the back. You understand me? Yes, so those are high quality players. I'm not saying that Penas and those guys are not high quality. I like Van Helleren. I like Penas. And Paul is there. Paul was not there for a while. No Becca is in. No Denzel is in. So Illerman is not there as well. Messiedian is not there as well. If Duki should come, he's not there as well. So they have a lot of players out for this competition. But I still believe that the players that are there are very good. Mantnor is there. He's very good as well. Kirk is there. Kirk is tearing it up in the Belgian league. So they are very good just the same. But that shows you, people, the depth of some of these squads. And that's what I was telling. That's what I was telling people about Suriname's depth. It is ridiculous how deep their team is, and I don't think people. I know it's because it's Suriname and you guys. I gave you PTSD years ago, but Suriname seriously have a very good depth. I think Suriname's depth is actually better than Costa Rica's depth at this point. You understand me? It's just the top end of those teams. And sometimes even Jamaica team, Suriname's depth is better than Jamaica team. And it's not even close either. Because once we start to go for the bunch of JPL players, everybody that they're picking better than JPL players by miles. You understand me? So that's what I'm saying. The draw might be a bad and a good thing for Jamaica, because what that does now, that make Jamaica can do their foolishness for longer. If Jamaica was in these groups, they can't pull these foolishness. Gabriela, Jubita, Tana, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Yes. Alesut? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So this is a blessing and a curse for Jamaica, because if the group was harder, they couldn't pull off the tricks and the foolishness that they're going to be pulling off. Now it's an easier group. Yeah, so I'm hoping that you guys understood where I was coming from. All right, the game is about to kick off, people. The game is about to kick off. Big up, Craig. Thanks for being here. Suriname have 2 JP. Yeah, I think they should have Juras. They made this squad. Yeah, look at that. Juras. They made this squad on the bench. You understand me? All right. So let's see. A break here coming through the left hand side. Whipping cross here for Suriname. Black here, Costa Rica. What the Costa Rica let them in so easy. With better movements, it could have been 1-0 Suriname already. What the hell? Costa Rica haven't settled as yet, people. Suriname breaking down the right hand side now. What? Suriname is not showing Costa Rica no respect? Wow. Damn. Suriname ain't showing Costa Rica no respect. They are just going at them. I think this is a bad idea. Ups. Resets to the midfield. Play to what a pass. Nice. Jubitana goes back to ups. Craig, thanks for being here. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share and subscribe. Ups goes over the top. And the Suriname gets in behind Costa Rica again and whipping cross, and it should be a throw-in. Damn. Well. People. This. Yeah, a whipping cross goes in for a throw in. I don't think Suriname. Maybe just this is just a start, and they're gonna drop back in their shell. Because Costa Rica normally starts slow. People. Costa Rica will start slow. Yeah. But I think this is too fast for Suriname. I think they should build themselves in the game. Build themselves in the game. Throw in Costa Rica clears. Yes, let me know, people, if you think that it's too fast of a start, like trying to eye press them. Let me know. But maybe they saw something. That's why they are trying to eye press them. All right. So we have Penas. Penas goes wide. To, okay, good tackle here. Costa Rica on the break. Ugalde. Ugalde tries to turn. One flick on here. Good tackle. And Suriname tried to break the line, and it's Costa Rica with the counter, and he's in. It's blocked and it's offside. All right, people, Suriname playing such a high line. They had a chance to break for a counter to try and get a goal. Interception from Costa Rica there in the middle, and it just automatically become a Costa Rica chance. Oh my God, this is going to be an entertaining one. This is definitely going to be an entertaining one because Suriname comes to play. Wow, that is surprising. That is surprising that they're playing so high. Van Ellerin, wow. Vassen, idles on the ball, goes long. First ball collected by Suriname, played through the inside left channel, and it's intercepted by Costa Rica. All right. So far, it looks like a 4. It looks like a 3 sometimes, to be honest. Looks like a 3. Ooh, that's going to be a free kick, Costa Rica. All right, yeah. That's what I want to see in this game. It's the pal in midfield. I want to see how he holds up in midfield at this higher level. Over the top here, what a ball through behind. Vassen comes, and Vassen comes, and it looks like he touched it, and maybe they're saying it's a dive. I don't know what happened here. Let me see this. Maybe it's goalkeeper or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a crafty play from Costa Rica. And Martinez looks like he got a yellow card. Martinez got a yellow card. So over the top, wonderful ball over the top from Calvo. Martinez control. Vassen comes out. Oh, it's a dive. It's a dive. It's a clear dive. That's a clear dive. That Vassen never even touched him. Vassen wasn't even close to him. It was a clear dive. Yellow card for Costa Rica. But the ball over the top. The ball over the top was a very good ball, people. Ball over the top was a very good ball. So this island that Suriname playing, it looks like it's kind of dangerous to me, but they play total football, so you never may know. They are very technical, over the top here. What a ball! Let me flick on. He keeps it inside. Oh nope, it's going to be a throw-in. Oh my, that's some extreme, man. If they can pull off some of these patterns, it's going to be dangerous. I like it. I like it. I was a little bit scared at first, but I like it. I like the intention. You know, it's a open game. It's a very much open game. All right, so Costa Rica coming down the left hand side. Good tackle in the end from Van Ellerin, and it's going to be a corner coming up for Costa Rica. 5 minutes in the game, people. 5 minutes in the game. All out action from both teams. Let me know if you like how the game looks. Earlier results: 5-0 for United States over TNT, 1-0 Saudi Arabia over 80, and yesterday we had a 3-2 game. Mexico won over Dominican Republic. So those are the games that played so far. This should be the fourth game playing. All right. Yes, the Gold Cup should be using VAR. Yes, I think the Gold Cup should be using VAR. What you guys made of the Club World Cup? You guys like it? Let me know. I was looking at it early on. It looks like it's cool. Looks like a lot of people turning up for it. This game is kind of empty though, and not so much people in the stands. Expected a lot more. Prince Odi, CC's not gonna stop, brother. Even when what the argument started on was 100% accurate. CC's gonna spin it around into something that he can talk for the whole day on a topic that nobody was talking on. I'm telling you, that's CC. I'm telling you. According to CC, Jamaica is the greatest place at everything, even when they never did it at all. It is just because they never did it why they are not the greatest at it. Believe me, it's hard to just explain something to CC and CC doesn't have a rebuttal. You have to just leave CC alone. So CC and Chris Smith fighting, leave both of them. All right. Why can't Edie find a striker? Edie have Para is a striker. Nazan is a striker. Dedson is a left wing striker. As well, they have strikers. They just not finishing their chances. They have players, man. They have a lot of players. JD, the people afraid of ice. Maybe that's right. That is what I have to say. They have to improve on that. I think that is bad what they are doing to people over there. 100%. Flick on here. This is a break coming for Suriname. If they can just put it inside wide, they keep it out life. Yo, wonderful block. That's a open, poor decision from Suriname there. Poor decision from Suriname there. That should have been 1-0. That should have been 1-0 Suriname on the break. Carved open Costa Rica right there. Alright? But poor decision. Went to the right hand side instead of the left hand side. But JD, them need for work and they're finishing. Yes, but they are good. They are good players. You saw them scored 4 goals against Jamaica. So if we think Jamaica is a good team, they scored 4 goals and it was their strikers that scored the goals. And they play in good leagues and they scored in good leagues. And to be honest, Para was one of the leading goal scorers for the last Nations League. Nazan the same. Suriname on the break. It looks like Costa Rica is struggling. People, you not see what's going on here. Costa Rica is struggling to keep. Oh, it's a good strike. Suriname gets beat 1, beats 2. Inside the box comes around. This should be 1-0. This should do. Oh my God. people. I think that Costa Rica could have been under 3-0 already. Oh, what the hell? What the hell I'm seeing here? They can't manage Suriname passing. This should have been 3-0. They just poor decision making. Aguilera is. I never expected this. This is surprising even me. Oh my God. People, Suriname need to take those chances. You can't be getting these opportunities on Costa Rica and not making it count. But the high pressing from Suriname is causing them all sorts of problem because they can pass the ball. So they are not just high pressing. When they get the ball, they are passing the ball. CC, are you seeing the CC? Let me know if you are seeing the CC. Interception again. Suriname. Interception. Good tackle here, Costa Rica. Costa Rica tried to break through middle. Split line pass intercepted again by Apps. Suriname is growing in confidence. They believe that they can beat Costa Rica. Long ball. Vleta wins the first one. Second ball, Suriname again. And it's cleared by Costa Rica, throwing here for Suriname. This is a very good 11 minutes for Suriname. I would say that they should have been up by a good stretch. Poor pass again from Costa Rica, and it's a foul for Suriname. Aguilera, Aguilera needs to. The midfield is failing Costa Rica now. for this moment, because this is not for the entirety of the game. For this moment, all right. So Suriname works to the middle, coming down the right hand side, resets. Dig still goes in midfield, poor pass in midfield, and this could be a break for Costa Rica, but it was forced back, and a good tackle here for Suriname. But they have line breaks coming for Costa Rica as well. Try to go over the left hand side. Wonderful work here. Ugale. And Costa Rica resets. JD Chicken, this channel is healthy, my bro. Marco, how you doing, man? Massive respect. Yeah, man. Marco, we're just here is what we talk football, and this is internationally. So it's not the Jamaican centric channel, so we can talk more freely, you know. Yeah, because people can have the conversation, go for the facts and stuff. I think with the Jamaican channel, the facts doesn't really matter so much. Ooh, that's a okay. Oh, so hold on, Ugale, you slid in the challenge. You slid in the challenge. I don't even think that's the actual foul. You slid in the challenge. Yeah. Happy Father's Day as well, Sir Marco. Hope all is well with you and the family. Yeah. Costa Rica. No, I think Costa Rica will wake up because they realize that Suriname, maybe they overlook this team, but the level of passing, the level of detail that Suriname they're going on with, this is nice. This is nice, you know. This is nice, you know. The way they pass the ball and move is nice, man. All right. So far, I would say that Suriname won, convincing the first 11 minutes. Costa Rica won, people. Costa Rica won. All right, let me see how this goal comes. Because see, Suriname won the 11 minutes here, but it's Costa Rica that goes up. 1 second. So if over the left hand side, Ugale bleeding, people. Alright, Aguilera comes to the first post, and Martinez puts it in the back. 1-0, 1-0, people. 1-0. It's a collision. Hold on, because it looks like it's a collision. Hold on. So we don't know if the goal will stand because it looks like a collision. Hold on. Hold on, people. Hold on. Let me see first. Let me see. Aguilera, the first good thing Aguilera did. But let me see, people. Let me see. Alright, so out on the right left hand side, Aguilera just puts the ball in. And ooh, it's a collision. It looks like it's ups it with Vassen. Yeah, I think it's a own goal. 1 second. It's a collision. It's a own goal. It's a collision. Martinez is just acting like he scored the goal. It's not Martinez's goal. It's a collision between Ups and Vassen, and Martinez as well. You know. Let me see if they're gonna give the goal to Martinez, because he should not get that goal. Oh, they're checking to see. They're going to VAR. They are going to VAR. 1 second. They are going to VAR because it's a collision. So okay, I think they played it off. So it's 1-0. They gave it because I was wondering if Martinez pushed the player into the goalkeeper. But they said it stands. The goal stands. And people, so good work there from Aguilera. Good work there from Aguilera to put the cross in. But it was the better. Suriname was the better team by far, and should have been up at least 1 or 2-0, if not even 3-0. You understand me? But did not take their chances. Good flick on here. 1-2 for Suriname. Builds up. Comes wide. I think the ball is a little bit heavy. Jalen Mitchell comes for it. Wonderful. It's score, unfortunately. They're playing well though. Yes. No, big boss. We're watching football. They gave the goal to Martinez. Martinez is trying to scrape every goal. I don't think that's his goal, people. Martinez is a fraud. Some of same as last night with Mexico. Experienced team only need one chance. Yes, Ignos. Yes. because it should have been at least 2-0 for Suriname. Poor big empty goal missed. And then a poor decision making to go over the right hand side, you know. And then now that's not even a chance for Costa Rica. That should have been a goal, a save for Vassen. Easy. Edward says, Concacaf always refed against the Caribbean. I think it was a collision. It was a collision, you know. It's Martinez's foot. Yeah, but it's not Martinez's goal. Martinez never kicked no ball in the goal. All right? Yes. He's just out here cosplaying. Ugale better than him by far. Yes, Ugale is better than Martinez. Martinez just running in and acting like he's doing things. You know those players that just runs up and down. All right, this could be an interception for Costa Rica. Are they gonna give a penalty? It looks like they gave a penalty for Costa Rica. They look like they gave a penalty for Costa Rica. And they still, let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Let's see if this is a penalty. Alright, so Ugale works it inside. Okay, yeah. All right, I think that's too poor. That's poor from Dake still. Ugale is over the penalty. So let's see. Ugale should make it 2. But come on, yeah, Ugale is one of the biggest players in Concacaf. No. I said, because I was looking at the step, but he puts the step there. So yeah, Ugale is a big baller, people. Ugale is a big baller. So 2-0 after 18 minutes. Costa Rica, and I can tell you, Costa Rica is not the better team. But tell you what, Costa Rica won the last 8 minutes. So let's see. All right, yes. So Ugale, that's my ball as well. Yeah, Aguilera, Ugale is my both of them my ballers. So yeah, and both of them got. That's poor from Dakesdale though. Poor from Dakesdale. That's how top players take. Yeah, man. Ugale. No. I am not gonna jump for that one because you know that's a slight dig. You know, Marco. You know, but that's how top players. You know what he's trying to say, people. You know what Marco is trying to say, people. I catch you. BS. Mikey Ballin said BS. Costa Rica is definitely better. Mikey Ballin watching. Watching. I don't know what you're watching football with. All right. Yes. Costa Rica breaking now. Poor pass here, and it's intercepted by Suriname. All right, Mikey Ballin, stop watching football and go pick up rugby. Try watch rugby at least. And this is not the channel for your Mikey Ballin. Come over Wemaxit when you can eat on other teams. All right, yes. about Suriname wasn't the better team, brother. You can just give people credit, you know. All right, so people, Mikey Ballin and CC would be the guys them that nobody would give because I support a team. They can't see reality. Yeah. So Mikey Ballin, CC. So these are the people that I'm telling you that you can't tell them that Trinidad was better than Jamaica. Yeah, Mikey Ballin, one of them. And ball there for later. Yeah, and. he just started to watch the game, or he's just flat out biased. But I would say that he's flat out biased, you know. Williamson, we are watching it on Concacaf YouTube channel. We can give credit. We can give credit. They started very good. They had some chances that they should have been 2-0 up. You understand me? And they never scored their chances. And Costa Rica now is getting back their footing and got on the goals. That's exactly how the game went. You know. and they are now in the driving seat. Here is trouble now. JD, 6 years now you push this team, and every year they fail. If they are a failure, I don't know what Jamaica is, because they have outperformed Jamaica in almost every last two tournaments. So I don't know all that. So Mikey Balling, that's why people can know you're a hater. Mikey Balling, that's why people can know that you're a hater. Yes, and your truth came out. All right, yes. Uh, if they are not good, I don't know how Jamaica becomes that good at football. Because now you can't say that they never won any games. They just won their group and qualified as well, and drew with Costa Rica. Good try there for Costa Rica. Yeah. Jamaica came third in the Nations League. No, no, no. Orion, the reason why I brought up Jamaica is because once they're talking about Jamaica, they can't talk the truth. So I am bringing up that to show them, oh, I can talk the truth about here and talk the truth about Jamaica. You understand me? Yes, Fileman, I don't know how they missed that chance. So UPT, listen to me. I said the last two competitions that Jamaica played, which is the World Cup qualifiers and also the Gold Cup qualifiers as well. Suriname outperformed them. You only look at scores. You don't watch these games. I am the one covering these games. People, don't let them fool you. Jamaica no play football, brother. We only get some results. Don't let people fool you. I am watching all of these games. Even just a while ago with Jamaica qualified, Jamaica was the fifth best qualifier, the fifth out of six top rated team. The only team came behind them was Suriname. All right, so don't let people fool you. All right, don't let people fool you. All right, yes, it's my country, so I try to play into the play act sometimes, but once they start to be delusional, I have to bring them back with the facts. All right. I have to bring them back with the facts. Don't disrespect the other teams. And what you call himself, Mikey Ball, a good shot there from Costa Rica. No, who in them feelings? What kind of feelings? I am just showing you that you are sensitive, because if I talk like that, you guys said I hate Jamaica when all I just gave you is the facts. You understand me? JD, what? Jamaica did good? We beat Canada, but that's. Oh my God, you don't listen. I said for the last two competitions. That was a year ago. That was a year ago when we beat Canada. So the last two competitions. So I'm asking you, how can you say a next team ain't good when they have outperformed us in the last two competitions? That's all I'm asking. Just like when Gmail said Mexico ain't good. Mexico ain't good. Mexico ain't good, and I'm saying, oh, Mexico ain't good when Mexico is the current champion for the two competitions that we're playing in. So I can't. We have an injury here we have an injury here with Vassen. So I can't read through these things. Oh, we make up these stories. Oh, Mexico ain't good when Mexico is the current champion. So I'm trying to figure out like the reasoning, the conversations that we have. Oh, these things oh, we look at football like that. Why not go three? No, in UPT, because these are the two competitions in the year. So I'm just asking, oh, we look at football like that. I said Suriname was getting third, but I might have to upgrade the score. The last four Gold Cup, Jamaica got themselves into the semi-finals. Oh, did they perform? Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You can't, if a team started to develop use their process to bring in players 5 years ago. How can they use the last four World Cups? Oh, that makes sense. because you are trying this thing longer. So I'm just saying you are just making up stories. That's why I said at the start of this argument, you and CC is the same person. You and CC is the same person because you just picked the story different from what we started the conversation on. That's all I'm saying. Suriname is not playing smart. Ronnie, what I said at the start, Ronnie, what I said at the start, I said Suriname's eye line could be a problem. That's what I said. We are evaluating the game properly here. That's what I said. So I don't know why these guys come trying to create argument. I don't know. Big up yourself, one. Suriname don't play us recently. So I am so upset Suriname not in our. Yes. I would love if Suriname in our group. I would take Suriname, Curacao in our group. I would take Suriname, Curacao in our group. I would definitely take that. That would be, in the end, I would love it. But at the start, I wanted the group that I got. Yeah. JD alone hyping up Suriname. Them not good. Suriname losing to Costa Rica is not the end. Wemaxit, it's not the end. But I just started an argument with my boy just to say, like, what is the direction we think. That's why you cannot compare Jamaica with baby side Suriname. Damian Blacks, who did compare Suriname to Jamaica? Who did? Because remember, we are just here watching football. I'm wondering if you guys are in a WhatsApp group that make up this nonsense to make no sense and then come to my channel. It just seems like that, because why Damian Blacks just leave from being sensible to us when Mikey Balling comes in with his nonsense to just become a nonsense person. It just, nobody compared Jamaica with Suriname. You guys did. It's not me. You guys did. And that's why I brought up Suriname. You don't, like, you're not reading what Mikey Balling said. I never started the comparison. I just furthered it because I knew what Mikey Balling came in with. I don't think you are following the story. I never started a comparison. I don't even think you guys are reading what's going on. I never started nothing. All right, so let me get back to the game, because the man them said I never started nothing, bro. These guys, it's like you. I think you guys are in your own head. You just make up stories and just believe it. Oh my God. They just make up stories and believe it. All right, so Suriname building back from the back through the middle. Good turn here. Vleta goes wide. Wonderful turn here. Jubitana puts it across to the box stick. Cleared Costa Rica, and it's still inside the box for Costa Rica. Costa Rica got back in the game after a good start from Suriname. So I wouldn't say pieced up, but you could say pieced up as well, because the goals went in for one team, Yes. Yes, JD, you said the last two competition. So I just saying you cannot. Oh my God. So if someone else started the conversation and I put facts to the conversation, how can you say I can't? I started it. That's all I'm saying. Because I just want to. Sometimes it's so stressing. Because you made it seem as if I started an argument and compared Jamaica with Suriname. But I'm telling you that Mikey Balling came in with his madness. And I'm saying, what Jamaica really doing for you to even be bragging about? Like, why are you bragging? Just watch the next two teams. That's all. And you start saying I can't do it. No, yes, I can compare them when you bring the comparison. But I know, but we were here talking about football and talking about Trinidad and everything and just being civil. But you guys just make up stories to make yourself. I don't know. Our next break here coming from Suriname over the left hand side, whips it across. Jalen dealt with it. It's gonna be a throw in or a corner. I think it's gonna be a corner. A good game so far, people. Good game so far. All right. Chris, you don't need to ask about Mother Seal. You don't know about Mother Seal, Chris. So why can this unnecessary cause problems, so brother? You know about Mother Seal. You know that the guy was not picked. So why are you tormenting the people, man? You let the people just live, the man. See, people just egotistic, man. People just egotistic. Why you need to fight the man and never pick them because they believe that somebody in Jamaica better than the players them. You don't need to fight it more. Leave Jason Guna. Chris, if Jason Guna don't want to ask, him don't ask. Chris, you're gonna set up yourself for be mad. You see CC can't come to reality. Mikey Balling can't come to reality. So you don't need to. Why you follow people, so brother? God damn, Chris, man. Brother, just stay America, brother, and leave Jamaica football alone. Just leave it alone, man. Or else you're gonna be in problem for days, Chris. Leave the people alone. Alright? Let them just watch the game, being a Jamaican, like myself, support the team if you can. Buy a jersey if you can. And just leave them alone. Let them do them thing, man. You know? Just don't bring up these arguments, man. Let the man do them thing. Alright? Yes, Chris, the stop, man. The stop. They are showing you that their evaluation process is trash. A good break here for Costa Rica. Their evaluation process is trash. And they don't know quality players. They don't know nothing at all. But if they want to do it, if they want to do the nothing at all, leave them, Chris, man. You don't need to fight them. Why would we be asking about Mother Sale at the Gold Cup? And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Chris, just leave them alone, man. The people, you already come. Yes, Gunun is a very high line, and they're not changing the high line. I'm surprised, Gunun. I'm surprised. But that's all right. Oh, a break here from and the line is causing Costa Rica all sorts of problem, man. But it's also dangerous for Suriname. Later turns. Suriname coming down the left hand side. Jubitana. He's gonna put the early ball in to the box stick. And 2-1. 2-1. Girana Kirk scored. 2-1. 2-1. So it's a dangerous game Suriname playing because they're playing the island. Costa Rica can't deal with it. But also, once Costa Rica wins back the ball, people, they are going to go through Suriname. They are going through Suriname as well because it's too high. So, as what we said, that's what we started the game with. But, yeah, good goal, good build-up. Oh, but this is shocking. Kirk scored the weirdest goal. This is the hardest chance he got over the whole time, and he scored that one. Yes, they deserve it because they created like four chances they created now, but scored only one. That is poor conversion, 25%. So 2-1, people. That's what we predicted, but that is just 34 minutes in the game. That's 34 minutes in the game. So that means we're gonna get more goals, and it's a high line. Suriname line is too high for me. Costa Rica trying to come through the middle. Vassen will claim. Champions League pedigree keeper shocked. It's a good build up, man. It's a good build up. I think maybe the defenders them could have been a little bit more alert. But the run from Kirk was very good there. He ran across the line. You would say the following defender should follow his player. You know, should follow his player more than anything else. I line for life. No, Conrad. You see, when you see people delusion, Conrad, look at me. I know that they don't know nothing. But you see, because they're so prideful, I just leave them alone. You know? I just leave them alone. You get me? Remember, Mikey Balling comes in after Suriname dominated the 10 minutes, and should have been 3-0 up. The man literally said that Suriname not doing nothing. So I don't even entertain the argument with them because I know that they don't know what they're seeing, or they are just flat out biased. You understand me? And as it relates to the fighting for players, no, I know that they don't know nothing, but they are in charge. They are in charge, so I can't fight them. See, if Mr. Spade said Kaim Dixie better than Madasel, or if the court said Kaim Dixie better than Madasel, okay then, thank you very much. I know that Madasel will reach further because clearly it's not Jamaicans doing assessment for players. So all of these players are going to reach further in their lives and stuff. So I know that I don't care anymore, people. I don't care anymore to be fighting for players. I will just assess a player, put it out there. If they want to choose them, they choose them. All right, so guys, 36 minutes in, 36 minutes in, and over the top ball here, one ball in behind. Let's see, Costa Rica trying to get inside the box, and the shot is blocked. But it's on top of the box though, on top of the box. Whipping cross to the box stick, and it's cleared. Think this is going to be a corner. Ups cleared it. Madasil, no, Chris Smith, I know that. That's what I said. I predicted 2-1. No, that prediction looks like it's off because a lot of minutes left. Yeah, so Chris, that's what I said. Stop follow the people. Me, you, and the people watching their brain cells outside their heads know that they are wrong. But they believe that they're right. You leave them alone. Alright, you don't need to follow up Jason. Make Jason do his channel. So him can have him Jamaicans on him channel as well too. And him can choose which part him want to go. You can't bully people into choosing where they need to go, big boss. You get me? Because I think sometimes it's unnecessary pressure. Let people be who they want to be. I am a person of truth, and I just said it as it is. I don't care which team it is. As what Kirk, a guy named Kirk come in. Here he goes, putting his country down for other countries. No, Kirk, here I go with having sense. So if you don't have sense, you just can't deal with me. That's the difference. So you just come to reality because I'm in a real world. Alright? Yes. So that's the difference. So you're never going to ever like me because if I see the truth, I'm not going to say because of Jamaica, I need to tell a lie. What is wrong with you, man? You don't see something wrong with your brain. If you eat, you keep on coming to my platform to say, here you go again. That means something is wrong with your brain. Because if I told you I'm going to say the truth, and if the truth is not in favor of Jamaica, and I say that, you can't say, here you go again. And you expect that from me because I told you that's who I am. You understand me? I'm not just a liar, you know? I'm just a true whipping cross here for Costa Rica, and it's blocked, a corner coming in. So good spell, good. This is a good game. Suriname takes the advantage. Costa Rica bomb back. Costa Rica bomb forward. Suriname fought back their way back in the game. And to be honest, almost every game Costa Rica and Suriname plays, it's always a very entertaining game. The last Gold Cup, it was 2-1. Costa Rica went down a red card. And Suriname got the lead and then lost 2 goals behind. Now it's Costa Rica went up 2 goals and then they came back with a goal. So let's see if Suriname can get a second goal and come back into the game, people. All right, early corner cross here to back stick and it flicks over. That's dangerous, you know. That trap played by Suriname is definitely dangerous. We will see Madasil. No, I don't care about when we will see Madasil. I don't care. I am just telling Chris to leave people alone. Let the man do them thing. And what Chris need to do, if you believe in other football, just watch other place. You're in America, go to watch them MLS games. You know, watch them MLS games, man. Leave Jamaica conversation alone, Chris, man. Believe me, you will be happier. I'm telling you, you will be happier. All right? Surrey making, yes, agreed, Mr. Dre, agreed. Way too, and that's what we said at the first 2 minutes. But at the same time, we could say it's based off them. It's based off them making No, Motherson is not an holiday king expert, and he never took any holidays. He was actually up for selection. They never chose to select him. But that doesn't matter. If the guys then believe that they can work with what they work with, that's okay. Let the man just live their lives. But anyways, Mr. Dre, but it is what, because remember in football, yeah, whipping cross. Oh, this is a good work there from Costa Rica, and Martinez again. Martinez again. It's his. I don't even know what Martinez is doing at this point. He's just wild like oats. Because Martinez he kicks and miss the ball and it bounces up on his arm. Yeah, he kicks and miss the ball and it bounces up on his arm. But it's a good work, very good work there by Costa Rica. You know. Was Tapa coaching Trinidad today? Skillish, no. Tapa wasn't coaching Trinidad at all. Tapa wasn't. um, Trinidad is a working process, all right? JD, I think this group will be the yes, Signos. I based on what I saw from Damrep, and I said this earlier, what we know from Suriname, they are very good too as well. Damrep showcasing that they are up to fight. This group might go down to the wire. This group, because we are not sure how this game is going to end. If this game ends in a draw, it's hell and powder house in this group. If they continue like this, Costa Rica will wear them out. I think so. But Suriname breaking again over the left hand side. Jubitana, good block from Jalen. Jalen is definitely playing good. Jalen is playing good because over that left hand side, Suriname keeps on getting away over that left hand side, and he keeps recovering. Jalen Mitchell is a very good defender, people. Very good defender. Obviously, the ball reached around there, but he dealt with the ball. This build up here for Costa Rica. Come through the middle. But Mr. Dre, because Suriname is giving them a fear, a pushback, it makes them have to think different. Tapa said Mount Pleasant was pregnant. And when the baby born, he came out looking like Cavaliers. Does that makes it a jacket? Well. Well, I think so. People, the Trinidad team will be slightly different than what you saw today. I think they are going to be up for Jamaica game. JD, make sure you're up for tomorrow big match. Well, I'm hoping that it's a big match. I'm hoping that it's a big match. As what you said. All right, a break here for Suriname, guys. This game is so open. It's like every defenders have to be individual defenders because they make the pitch so wide for both teams. So once it goes to one of the individuals that are not so great at defending, the attacker just dominating them. So it makes it so entertaining. Oh my God, people! Suriname is not out of this game, and Costa Rica looks like they like it this way. So it's either Costa Rica is going to win this one 4-2, or Suriname is going to win it 3-2, or it's going to be 3-3. Because the chance, watch Vassin out there playing centre back, and Suriname breaking. My God, this is madness. These guys are not playing football. These guys are playing basketball. These guys, they are not trying to defend. They are not trying to defend at all. They're just trying to play entertaining football. A foul here from Suriname, Jubitana. And it's going to be a free kick for Costa Rica. But it's good. It's good for entertainment. It's good for entertainment because it's a whoop my ass game. All right, first post for clearance Suriname, and Suriname could start a break here. Kirk 1-on-1. Kirk 2-on-1. All right, they took a good tackle, wonderful. Three of them trapped Kirk in the corner and took it back from him, and it's Costa Rica. Costa Rica trying to kill off the game now, at least for the first half. Our start a play. Yeah, you know what? It's World Cup. It's entertainment. So let them just play this way. World Cup qualifiers will be a little bit different. Yes. One. They need to speed it up a little bit more, just like what they did with Kier just a while ago. You want to see more of that. Ooh, Vassin comes out. What? Oh, Vassin, please keep like that, man. The guy keeps so dangerous. All right, a break here for Costa Rica, and Vassin finally is in a position to save the football. Because this man comes like a attacking midfielder or something. Oh, he plays football. All right, so guys, 2-1 for the first half. So all all of our score lines went down the drain. These games are mad entertaining, mad entertaining. So very good game, very good game. Suriname start the first 10 minutes dominating Costa Rica. So we thought it would have been a mirror image of what took place in Suriname, but it was a mirror image of what took place in Suriname because they did create the chances and never scored. They never scored at all. And then Costa Rica came back and got a goal. It was a confusion between Apps, Vasson, and Madman Martinez. Jason said it did took a hit off him. So that is a goal for him, and then a penalty. They still unnecessary. No danger was there. No danger was there, and he brought down the player. 100% poor penalty. Poor penalty. So really and truly, if you look at the chances in the game, like the chances created in the game, I would say that Suriname still created the better chances them in the game, because the penalty was unnecessary. Aguilera just puts a ball in the box, and Suriname it's to each together and give up the goal. So really and truly, Suriname created the better chances in the game by far as well. So if they can just clean up those clumsy mistakes that they created on themselves, I think they would have actually be leading this game clear. Because if you work on it, yes, Costa Rica did work good around the box areas and stuff, but the clear cut. Let me show you what was a clear chance from Costa Rica. The one that Martinez kicks and it's his arm. That was a clear chance, but Martinez never did anything with it. So Costa Rica did got clear chance in the game, but they never did anything with it. They never got a shot off or anything. All right, so to be honest, it's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. Maybe the eye line, I don't trust it so much, because it's not like the highest level Suriname team. So I don't think that the eye line works. You have Malone in this team. I know that sometimes it seems like I'm picking on Malone, right? But if it's, you have to be extremely young to be playing that level of intensity, in my opinion. All right, so big chances. They only registered 2 big chances for Suriname and 2 for Costa Rica. 3 shots, because some of the big chances them never turn into shots for Suriname, but they missed them. They missed them just the same. They missed the option. They missed the chances. Yes, and I wouldn't even say the goal that scores a big chance. No, yeah, they would class it a big chance as well. Yeah. But 7 shots Costa Rica got off. So that is double what Suriname got off. But the danger it still shows case that they are creating the danger. So it is clear Suriname winning the possession 57-43. That is clear as well. That is clear because no, that is not so clear, because Costa Rica should have. Let me know, people, which one you think had the better. Rachmat, how you doing? Suriname might seem like they have the better possession, but I don't think it's so far. It's like 6. I think it's maybe like I think it's 49-51 possession, but they said Suriname has 7% more possession here. Um, Created more big chances with less shots, which I think it's the same amount of shots opportunity. But Costa Rica just took more shots because they might not be looking for a cleaner opening. Sometimes I think maybe Suriname looking for the cleaner openings as well. But they are in about. Let me think. The entries would show up a little bit more. Yes, they said Suriname tried more passes, 209 to 154. That might be true as well. That might be true as well. I'm looking for the entries to see. All right, so passes in the final third, 36 to 26, and okay, so Suriname have one more pass in the final third, 41. Costa Rica got though, but they completed 25, so Suriname winning in that department. Final third entries, 19 to 26. Okay. So it is a very it's a very. Yes, Rachmat, that's what I said. Malone is a little slow, so I'm surprised that they're playing such a high line. What would I change? Yes, Slingstone, I would say, but Slingstone, this is not Suriname's first team, to be honest, They have players missed out, a lot of players missed out. But this is them working on a system. Some of these players like Apps will be the first team starter. Vassen would be the first team one. Palas to play in midfield there, but the centre back pairing, none of them might not be the starter. Coming the World Cup qualifiers, the right back might not be the right back there. So that is 3 players out of 4 at the back. In midfield, Malone might not be there. That is 4 players right there. And the forward line, Shoral Lebeka, Elaman might come in, Messiedan might come in. So really and truly, maybe you only have 3 players out of this might be the starter Slingstone. Maybe 3 players. Their squad is deep. And the fact that Costa Rica agreed they are the more complete team, but the fact that this Suriname team competed with them, I am impressed with them competing with them, and I never expected this from them, because remember I said I am expecting Costa Rica to win, and I said 2-1. 2-1, I expected a 1 goal difference, but I never expect them to compete. Yes, Kirk would go on the bench, Jason. That's what happened the last time, Jason. That's what happened the last time. So based off how he performs, Jason, would you start him over Messiedan? Because you can't say that yet, because Messiedan came in and he was the best succession rate dribbler. He was the biggest chance creator as well. So could you you're trying to say then what he did now, but Messiedan is not in this squad now. So you only can work off what he did, you would just put Cheryl Rebecca up front and start all 3 of them. Okay. Well, that could be a way to look at it. But the point was to show Jason that it's not their first team and it's not even close. That's what I was saying. So it's showcasing the depth of Suriname and the quality of the players as well. That's what was my point, Yes, a draw for Suriname will be great, but based on how the first half played, be honest, people, I think Suriname should be in the lead. I think it should be 3-2 based on 3-3. All right, put 3-3 then, because Martinez did it. It should have been 3-3. I think it should have been 3-3. Suriname got 2 easy chances to make better decision. It should have been 3-3 so far. Based on chances, should have been 3-3. And that doesn't really say good for Costa Rica. I think you should be leaving here giving Suriname credit. Mikey Ballin, I think you should have been giving Suriname credit based on what we are seeing here. Based on the team that they have right here, which I've just outlined for you. If you don't know, I just outlined the players, them coming in and everything. What does the US channels have to show? US highlight at halftime, because they're trying to sell the competition. Yes. So the fact that the eye line look like it's working on the statistic sheet, it's working because Costa Rica can't deal with them. You know, the two big chances fell on the same play. No, 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 no. The big chances never fell on the same play. The one that you're talking, that's what recorded. Remember, my show don't work on recorded because I'm watching the game. If you never kick the ball, it don't turn into a big chance. Once you come to the final phase and you have 10 yards of space and you make a poor decision, that's still a big chance for me. You making the poor decision doesn't mean it's not a big chance. Remember, people watching me, so I have to give them what took place. All right, so Costa Rica had that. I still say the Costa Rica one is a big chance, and he never took the shot. You understand me? So I gave it 3-3 because the action there. You can't be 10 yards from the goal and you need to pass it to the right and you pass it to the left. So you're in a big chance territory because you have the advantage to get the goal easier than the goal to be saved. That is the meaning of big chance. You make the poor decision or you take the bad shot, that is still a big chance. So Martinez in a position that if he puts the ball on target, it has a better chance of scoring because all Surinamese players were at one side, but he kicks and missed the ball. So that is still a decent chance for me. So that's why I said 3-3. I think it should have been in this context. All right, yes. So, or if you want to say it should be 2-2, then if you want to scrap off the Martinez chance, you still had to give Suriname a next big chance. So 2-2. So whether it's 2-2 or 3-3, you understand me? One Jamaica fire upon Suriname. Okay, I don't understand Juras. Juras look like one of the kids them took a phone here. What's going on with Juras? He's losing it. Alright, so people, we are liking what we are seeing, and I think this is a perfect example to show you that the Concacaf ain't sleeping. The Concacaf ain't sleeping, people. Alright? The Concacaf ain't sleeping. You get me? Yes, the Concacaf ain't sleeping at all. They are every team competing. We just saw Damrep looking very good. People, I actually think that this is going to be the group of death. I think this is going to turn out in the group of death because AD lost to Saudi Arabia. If AD had drew with Saudi Arabia, maybe I would have looked at it a little bit different. But AD lost, you know. Even though AD competed as well, you know. No, CC hack your profile. Alright, guys, make sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe. Alright, make sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe. Thanks for passing through. This is my first game back, and the Jamaica game will be on my next platform, people. Jamaica game will be on my next platform. I will keep it over there for that game. All of my Jamaica games will stay on the Wemaxit channel. I will just do the other games over here. So any other game, 80, I'm gonna try and get an 80 game because I've missed 3 to 4 80 games, ladies and men. I've missed those, so I'm back, people. I am back. All right, yeah, man. So keep on supporting the program, and I will always be this fear because they have called me the Concacaf man for a reason. All right, yes, Concacaf comes first and Jamaica comes second. So Kirk, the person that always stalks me, Concacaf comes first for me, and then Jamaica comes second. All right. Yes, Concacaf comes first for me, and Jamaica comes second in my YouTube world. All right. Yes. So I will always talk on Concacaf first. Okay. Yes. That's not Juras. His account was hacked by Unseen. Suriname are missing Lodwig, Denzel, Becca. Yes. But that's what I will explain to people, that they are missing a good amount of players. And what we're seeing, I think I'm impressed because Costa Rica cannot stop them when they start to have the touch plays. I don't think people see what's taking place on the field. I think they are very technical. They are extremely technical. I am impressed because I only see these level of technical players with Mexico. Mexico give me that vibes. Mexico give me that vibes. Mexico gives me that vibes. What I'm seeing from Suriname, but Suriname is just playing with more speed. So people, Mikey Ballin, it looks like in the next 4 years you're gonna cry. Mikey Ballin, you're going to be crying. If Suriname continue with this, believe me. You see, I said 6 years ago I tormented you. I am going to be the boogeyman next 4 years because Suriname looks like they are going to be very good going forward. So believe me, Mikey Ballin, next 4 years. Oh Lord, you guys are gonna hate me, all right? You guys are gonna hate me because I'm gonna terrorize you. I'm gonna terrorize you. All right, you're gonna hate me because one thing about me, I don't hide from the truth, all right, and I am taking all records. Mikey Ballin, Travis Henry, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes, so I'm gonna torment them again, people. All right. And Jason said, G Meals as a co-host. Well, that's how it is, Jason. You need to get a co-host. That's what they need. Rob Smith, are your co-host? So that's a problem. Rob Smith, a co-host. So they brought on Abena, people. Abena. It looks like Abena is carrying an injury. Yes. So people, Jason Guna has a co-host, and his co-host is the venomous Rob Smith. Nothing else. No good more than local players for Rob Smith. That's Jason Guna's co-host. First time watching and loving your stream. Going to enjoy. Thank you very much, Derek. And that's me. I'm just a person that just wants to talk football. But as you saw, my Jamaican subscribers, them bully me into trying to talk Jamaica way, and I'm not giving in. It's not happening. I am going to talk fair football. Rob Smith and G Mills, what's two of the worst co-hosts in the world. G Mills, I don't know what G Mills believe right now. People, G Mills believe that no. People, we are not going to let him get away. Demo and G Mills are on the same level blood. So guys, what we expect to happen in the second half, because second half starts now, people. Second half starts. So what we expect to happen? Can't stand listening to McLaren. So yes, Eden is out. I think Eden is out. Based off what I never listened to his press conference, but I know. I think Eden and Bobby Reed should be out, and maybe one more player. Because based on what I heard, they weren't there. I shouldn't be saying these things because maybe he never put them out in the public. So, yeah. All right, people. Players won't be there. All right, players that you thought would have been there won't be there. All right. I think up to 3. I'm almost sure on, and maybe 4. But I'm not going to call the names because what people does is take my information, act like they were the one, put it out there, and then spin it into a narrative and say they should not come back to play for Jamaica because they are not patriotic. That's the trouble. The good players, them that plays for Jamaica, make we better than Trinidad have. So I prefer not to say anything about Jamaica, Yes, Giovanni. Yeah, but listen, I'm not gonna get caught up in the war, people. When Jamaica team come out tomorrow, you guys will know the truth. But you know that I know it already. I'm not gonna say nothing, and I'm trying to avoid those personal inner business for Jamaica. I'm just a Jamaican people. I don't know nothing. But people won't be there. And JD Croissant Suriname diaspora is Alan, so I'm not surprised that their players are very technical. They will improve the profile of Concacaf. Yeah, man. Yeah, Signos, believe me, man. The touches Costa Rica have trouble, but Costa Rica is definitely putting their trouble as well too. It's not one way, but it surprised me that this Suriname team competing with Costa Rica. So, no, Martin, me never hear the coach talk like he never even respected cover. Everybody talks like cover is not all that good, The last coach comes, cover, he's just there to pass through to the U20s. And cover, this coach cover is just here because, we have nobody else to pick, so we just put him here to put on the bench. They dismiss people. It's shocking, It is shocking. People, some of the level of disrespect that I saw they put out on some of these players, and when they touch the field, you have to be wondering if this coach have sense. That's why I don't want. Please, people, don't let me talk about Jamaica football anymore. It hurt my heart to talk about Jamaica football because it makes no sense. All right, it makes no sense. So let me just focus on quality football that we're seeing with some quality ballers. All right, Aguilera, show up. All right, Aguilera showed up today. I love that. All right, so nobody can talk about my baller. Yeah. All right, a break here coming for Costa Rica. Ooh, nice swing in swinger there from Costa Rica, but it's cleared by Suriname. Giovanni, Anderson a good blood. You see, Anderson win the championship. I know Anderson qualified to the championship, but they posted that Kaim Dixon wins the championship, and the teammates of Kaim Dixon will be trying to participate with Jamaica. Oh my God. Some man that barely get games, barely get seconds on the field. Is the man that is getting hyped in Jamaica is not a real place, people. I'm telling you, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Jamaica is not a real place, so that's why I don't want to talk. Because if I talk, Kirk will say I hate Jamaica. So I have nothing to say. Skilly said, a part of me is happy that certain players won't be there. Give us a chance to see how certain players flare without solid midfield support. Ooh, okay, all right. People, let me talk another team. I am not giving you guys any more information, all right? No, man, let the kid them enjoy themselves, man. It's tough to be amongst people that don't want to, when you're clearly better. Yeah. So let the man pick a JPL player and you guys just watch and support Jamaica. A break here come. Okay, good work from Costa Rica. All right, so Costa Rica fighting back for the position. This is offside. But Martinez runs. Offside. That's offside. Why you took so long to take the offside? Good work there from. If I said JD, Suriname is playing more back. They are looking to count. Yes, that's what I realized. So good look, because I'm saying that look like they are giving a position to counter, because the pass touches. I know I am this is what I wanted from them from day one. Yeah, this is what I wanted from day one. It makes no sense keeping the eye line, even though Costa Rica couldn't deal with them, but the keeping the eye line is too much, because you don't have every player, you don't have every player in the team to do that, especially the energetic players. Jason said I should not call the other guy old because I'm older than him, which is true, but I'm not playing football, so I don't know how. Why when I talk you guys put personal things to it, It doesn't matter if I'm old. Oh, good through pass here for Suriname. Let's see if he can whip it in. He's gonna take him on. Kirk. No, that's not Kirk. And it's gonna be a free kick here. So from a good position to a free kick, and Malone fouled the player. I will not say anything. Yeah. So Malone. Yes, I don't understand why, if I'm older than a player, that has anything to do with it. It's like people think that you can't get old, Yeah. Hold up, DJ wasn't in the 60-man list either. Float management. I am telling you, float management. Let we leave Jamaica. Just pile up everything. People. CFA's team get relegated. CFA's manage our own maximum 50 minutes, and it's in the last part. And Daniel Johnson team get promoted with him being one of the best players in the league. But he can't make Jamaica team. But CFA's can make Jamaica team. Another yellow card here. Hold on. Is that the yellow card to Vleta? Okay. No, but Vleta touches ball. Hold on, hold on. Costa Rica is. Hold on. So hold on. No, the yellow card is to Vleta. To Vleta. Yeah. Gallo, a slight tackle there from Blater and Gallo. Yes, JD. Yes, Mike. This is how I'm doing the competition. But all of my days, I've planned out the days them that I have matches to do. I might not take on all of my teams them that I normally cover because I would have to work on some days. But once I don't have extra work to do on that day, then I will definitely space it out for all the Jamaica games. Them I try to make that for Suriname days. I try to make that, and for 80 games, I try to make it. And if I can get 2 games on one day, I will definitely do so. All right, yeah, man. I'm working overtime, all right. So at least you guys like the videos and share. All right. Yes. Aguilera is getting a lot of opportunities. His deliveries are good, people. Jason, Jason, what you make of Aguilera? You think that he's coming through? Because your friend Rob Smith liked to remind me of Aguilera don't turn out to what I thought he was going to be. Malik says, where are you guys watching the game? On Concacaf YouTube channel. I think this is a very good game for Aguilera. Very good game. JD, how long until Sule? Yeah, man, of course, man. Of course, it's a Sule Makala. I'll be, I like, mate. I like the speed of the Jamaicans. They are not so educated, but the speed and the vibes, I like them. I like them. Yeah, I like them. I like them. The overseas guys energy need to be as like the Jamaican guys, because they don't have the education, but I like them. I have picked the most JPL players, but a reporter, why you want me to put 10 more JPL players? I only have 23 space. I picked the most JPL players. People, that's our Malik, big of yourself, that's our coach, people. That's the statements of our coach, yeah. I like them. Yes, we say I'm schizophrenic. I like them. They don't have no education, but they're fast and energetic. I like them. People. I pick the most players. Full the stadium, please. I picked the most JPL players. Before me, McLaren weren't picking none of them. I like them. Some of the time, you have to wonder if the people, I don't even listen to the press conferences anymore because McLaren and Jamaica are the two perfect match. Both of them mad. Yes, Giovanni, I don't listen to that man anytime. I am done listening to that man. All right, a clearance here. The counter coming from Suriname. Let's see. Good pressure here at the back. Recovery there from Costa Rica. Man say this in the federation. Yeah, the man say I like them. I like their energy, their enthusiasm. They just believe that they can do it, even though I know that they can't do it because they don't have dedication. But but I'm putting them in the team because people say they want it, and I have to give it to them. Every level can match. Every level can play. Every level. All levels, we can put them together because it's Jamaica. But Ravel Morrison level can't make it. God. Yes, McLaren is pure comedy, people. All right, let me focus back on the game, people. But Jamaica has so much story. That's why we keep chipping in with the Jamaica story. All right, a back pass here from Costa Rica, Navas. Yeah, man. He's funny. He's funny. I think sometimes he's laughing after them, The Juras might be right. Sometimes he's laughing after them, But they don't know. Like the other day, a man texted me, people. Alright, I build up again. Oh my god, what a break. What the hell? People! Damn! This is terrible from Costa Rica. This is terrible. Girana, Kirk, and Jubitana made it 2-2. Oh my god. The pressing. They caught Costa Rica out. That is poor. That is poor. That is a very good pressing. But it's a deep press. It's a deep press that they pick. Oh my god. JD, send McLaren the link for TNT game today when he start talking about I like them. 2-2. Where is the where call him? What the dude name? Where the false eyeball dude name? What name again, man? Mikey Ballin. Mikey Ballin. You must watch it. You must watch it. Mikey Ballin. Yo, you must stop. Me no turn on my TV. Mikey Ballin. Me no turn on my TV. Mikey Ballin. That's why you know for chat foolishness. Go learn football. And learn it from the master. Suriname overall, and surprising, Costa Rica had a better spell just a while ago. So both teams did the same thing in their spell. All right, the game ain't over, people. 2-2. This is how all of the games in between Costa Rica and Suriname goes. Yes, I think. Thank you. This is actually the group of that. All right. Yes, 2-2 people. Girana Kirk fighting for that starting spot. All right, so Kirk, we cursed him the last game for missing goals in front of the goals, but he has a goal and a assist now. So Girana Kirk out here balling. All right, interception again. Costa Rica, Jesus Christ, Costa Rica getting carved open. Oh my God. Well, Costa Rica need to drop off their line. So people, you don't see what's happening. A dangerous free kick here for Suriname in front of Costa Rica. Start playing an eye line and they are getting caught out now. So Costa Rica doing what Suriname did in the first half. My God, these two coaches are mad, man. so because Suriname dropped off, they are giving them the opportunity to come at them, and Costa Rica took it and just start playing an eye line, and Suriname carving them open. Costa Rica playing way better. Mistakes and lack of concentration going to cost them. Costa Rica ain't playing way better, Akeem Gale. That is not true. You have spells when it swings. Hold on, what are they asking for? What are they asking for here? 1 second. They're asking for a penalty. 1 second. Maybe. Oh no. Let me see if it's a penalty. Ooh, all right. Let me see the different angle. Because the referee said this is shoulder. No, that's a penalty. That's a penalty, blood. That's a penalty. Referee, that's a penalty, blood. You are a thief, referee. That's a penalty. He said it's his shoulder, it's his arm. That's a penalty, blood. So a penalty will be awarded because VAR going back. That's going to be a penalty. Come on, referee. You're a thief, man. That's a penalty, man. So a penalty for Suriname. Because VAR will look at it. Referee was trying to not give. It's a penalty, blood. That's a penalty. That's a penalty, people. And I don't have the seat next time. That's a penalty for Suriname. Kirk. Make sure Kirk takes this. That's a penalty. Oh, they call him over. They call him over, people. They call him over. So it's going to be a penalty. Because he thought it was a shoulder, but it's not a shoulder. That's a penalty. Akeem Gale, if you are watching the game honestly with your honest eyeball, Akeem, it was a game was in the balance always. It was in the balance always. That's a penalty, blood. Let me see. Move the play, man. That's a penalty. He moves his hand to the ball. That's a 100% penalty. He moves his hand to the ball. That's a penalty, ref. Don't take long, ref. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Go to the line. Penalty. That's a clear penalty. Clear penalty. All right, so penalty. Kirk should take it. Kirk should take it. Come on, Kirk. Kirk, step up. Um, Vlata, don't take it, Vlata. Give it to Kirk. Let Kirk give the big baller them the ball. I don't know in Wemaxit. He just thought he saw it hit his shoulder. Kirk should take it. Don't let anybody else take it. Kirk should be the one taking it. I hope no low. Later. 3-2 Suriname. Penalty all day. No, but Akeem, you were not watching the game. Suriname should have been 2-0 up before Costa Rica even got a kick. Akeem, you're not watching the game. Suriname should have been 4 or 5 goals in this game. So Penas took the penalty, people. 3-2 Suriname. So, Akeem, all I'm saying, you should ask us why we're saying that. It's not an accident. Nobody thought that Suriname was out the game. We are just saying they need to drop back their line because they were creating chances the whole game. We just showed it half-time stats. The game was always even. You know? Shouldn't that be a red card? Yeah, because he put his hand out. So I think it could have been even a double jeopardy there because he stopped the goal. Or maybe the weight of the ball. The weight of the ball wasn't hard enough. You know? Alright, so guys, 3-2. 3-2 now, Suriname, and it's 65 minutes in the game. Suriname is playing organized. But it's a open game, and let's see now what Suriname does now, because it's in their court now. Suriname making substitution, Costa Rica making substitutions. No, Akeem, Costa Rica couldn't be up by more because we said at halftime it should have been 3-3. So Costa Rica couldn't be up by more. We are talking on the chances that took place. All right, so pretty much, Akeem, it's a open game. That's what we are trying to say. All right. Oh, Vlata comes off, and Class comes in midfield. Class comes in midfield now, so maybe they are looking for more stability. And that's a good substitution. Panama would feel a bit uneasy about the World Cup. Cygnus Media, what you just said? Cygnus Media, what you just said? Because this is not Suriname's real team. Not even their real starting lineup. So, Cygnus Media, please say that again. Because I said the first game, but it looked like this is the game. I don't even reach the World Cup qualifiers now. So, Cygnus Media, can you rewrite that? Just copy and paste what you just write. Because my ear is not hearing well. What you just said, Cygnus Media? Alright, so people tell me they know about football. Don't compete with me in football, man. When I'm cranky, you hear that, cranky? Don't tell me nothing about football. All right. so if this is not their real team, and they're competing with Costa Rica, and Costa Rica ain't far behind. At this point, I think Costa Rica is actually better than Panama. You know, we have to watch other teams before we say stories. You know, because if we don't watch them, you can't give an accurate prediction on them. I'm telling you that Suriname can fight. Can fight in that group, and with that it makes it 50% for Panama to 60% max. I don't think Panama have no 70% chance as Jamaica, and it's because Jamaica group is easier. Panama is not Costa Rica, but Big Bass, Korskia, or whoever they have. Kana said, JD, we are going to win. Well, they have to work. We have to work things up from this position. They got the lead now. They should have had the lead from day one. They got the lead now. So let me see what they do. All right, Costa Rica is putting on the pressure. I think Suriname is dropping really deep, really deep. JD fully Surinamese. No. I'm just saying. Ooh. 1 second, people. 1 second. It looks like we have an injury here. It's not me being fully Surinamese. I said I'm a full football watcher. So, and okay, Penas is down with an injury. So let's see if Suriname can keep this result or get something from the game. And if they get something from the game, this group opens way up, way up, because Dominican Republic will not be an easy game against Costa Rica either. Likewise, Suriname. Mexico got 3 points from them. Yeah. I believe Panama defense is much better than Costa Rica. Okay, Martin, that is fair. That is fair. But Panama forward players ain't better than Costa Rica's players. That's what I think, you know. Warrior says Costa Rica giving Suriname 2 goals. No, Juras. No, I'm not talking like that. I'm just saying, because remember, I didn't think that they're gonna win the game either. I said 2-1 Costa Rica, because Costa Rica's first team is there. And Suriname's first and second string team is there. But I'm just saying, this proved my point. You know, JD, do you like how professional the Costa Rica coach looks in his suit? Yes, this looked like after I saw the game with Damrep and Mexico, I said, no, this is the group of death. This is the group of death. This is the group of death. This group is mental. So people, all right, Maxit said Costa Rica is above Panama in my opinion. No, I think why people can't agree with it is just because Suriname playing Costa Rica good and they just have PTSD, you know? Yes, I gave a lot of people in Jamaica PTSD with Suriname. Panama physical and play as a team. Yeah, Warrior, it's okay. Yeah, fair enough. But I'm just saying, if they can compete with Costa Rica, with a weakened team, with a stronger team, they can compete with Panama. And that itself, with others in the group, I think that Panama doesn't have the 70% and 80% chances. I think they have a 50 to 60 max. That's what I said here. But people saying that I'm downplaying them, and I'm not downplaying them. I'm just saying that the other teams are quality as well. You know. Currently, Panama all time Costa Rica. All right. Don't let Dead Ball TV hear you say that they got Panama over Costa Rica and Jamaica. Well, Judgmental Deity, I Dead Ball I work with them a few times on Concacaf platforms. They said Damian Lowe is the greatest centre back. So. Everything that they said is not always accurate, you know. They are my virgins, but and not everything that I say is always accurate either. So I could be wrong and they are right. But I want to say that I be watching all of the games, Costa Rica and Panama, and I saw that Costa Rica is running back to Panama very fast. I saw that. Suriname was locked to be the worst team in the World Cup group. It's not just Panama. Suriname, I don't understand. Others will factor too. So, no, a ranking. Oh, you're saying a ranking? No. Nobody watches football thought that Suriname was the worst team in that group. El Salvador is in the group, you know. El Salvador, Suriname just played El Salvador at home, you know, and El Salvador fighting to make it to this point, you know, when Suriname already qualified. And it was a weakened team as well. And Suriname looked better than El Salvador in El Salvador as well. So I think based on performance, remember they are the winner of the group, you know, not ranking, you know, they were the winner of the group. You know, so based on performance, nobody thought that they were the worst. But tell you what, let me watch the games. The games are going to be coming up, and I think they're going to prove to you guys that they're better than what you give them credit, you know? Yeah, but Princewood, but the man just said, I don't think El Salvador is as good. I think Suriname can beat Costa Rica, Panama. They can. It's not impossible. especially with better players they can. You know what I want to ask people? I wonder if it's just because we always try fight for a local hope in our national team while we keep on hating Suriname, or it's because me talk about Suriname. Is it um is it because two? Is it because me talk about Suriname why Jamaicans hate Suriname so much, or it's because Suriname believes in or bringing in the best players? Cause I believe that I think it's two things why they're fighting it. It's because Suriname bringing in players and most Jamaicans don't want players. That's why they hate it so much. Because I think they would have loved what Suriname doing. It was Martin said, JD, I will say both because Martin not taking out that they don't like me talking about it out here. Because I think it has some element of the foreign players coming in for Suriname. And because they're getting so good so fast, it's proving that it's the foreign players helping Jamaica. And the one thing, people, if you don't know about Jamaica, they don't want to make it feel like it's the foreign players helping Jamaica. They don't, even when the facts is there, because Trinidad was better than Jamaica when they never had any foreign player. You understand me? So they don't want to sell that narrative because that would have made them know that they are not good. Yes. So I think from that idea it brought to my attention. Someone brought it to my attention, and I looked into it, and I'm saying, that is true. They eat Suriname because of these imports. All right, good, dear guys. Costa Rica gets back one. 1 second. Let me see. Because a break here comes inside, whips it across, clears, and it's on the top, and he's gonna strike it, and it took a deflection. 3-3, people, and it's shows us the Jalen. No, Alcacer. Alcacer puts it in. Alcacer 3-3. 3-3. Good work there. No, I don't think this can chalk off. No VAR, nothing at all. 3-3. 75 minutes. All right. 3-3, 7. Plus, you're always talking about them. Yeah, but Juras, I don't talk about them so much. I don't talk about them so much because I talk about Jamaica for 75 hours, and I will just chip in a Suriname here and there. That's it. I think that is because of the imports. It is because of the import. 3-3, people. Entertaining, mad entertaining game. I told her it's not over. Oh, hold on, people. Hold on. Because I don't know if any infringement is there, but I think it should be a goal that stands. 1 second, let me see the kickoff first. Oh yes, it stands. Because I saw little infringements there, so I was wondering if they're going to chalk it off. Yes, Suriname drops back too much. UPT said, JD, I agree with the Jamaican belief that, yes, I honestly believe that it's the Mikey Ballin and those guys, because Mikey Ballin, they pretend like they like the overseas players them coming in, but they don't like it so much, they always have this affinity because they're from Jamaica. They always have this slight belief that, yeah man, when I see Buckley, my heart. People, I'm gonna do a lot of impressions. My heart feel good, when I see a Cephas run up and down, although I know him not in a sense. My heart feel good. That is just yes, so that's how they feel. That's how they feel. JD, the problem is no one in the traditional media is talking about Suriname. It's just you. Yeah, but before the game, most of these players, I was one brought it to people. Remember, just like what I did for Jamaica, I did the same thing for Suriname as well. Remember, I was pretty much trying to push these players and push it out there for players to come and play for Suriname. I went to yeah man. I've invested in the Suriname program just like I've invested in the Jamaica program, 1,000%. So I want it to be good. JD, I am saying that people underrated Suriname, but seeing them today, they are better that some people thought. Yeah man. JD, what's going on with Aiden? He's carrying an injury. Yes. Yeah man. So people, let me give the impression again, because this is how they think. This is how they think. My heart, people. Me they America, but see I throw the guys. Then they are England, brother. People. We have a bad mind DNA. We have an envious DNA built in our brain cell. We just envious. We are just envious. So we envy the people because they have achieved something. A break here coming for Suriname in front of the goal. Let's see. Good stuff to the box team. Oh my God! Almost 4-3. This is what's going on in this game. So Akeem Gill, so it's not easy it's not easy to score in Costa Rica. Akeem Gill. Yeah, people, Akeem Gill is a perfect definition of how him sold us bad mind. Akeem Gill sold us bad mind. Big up yourself for the super chat. People, only need to put, we're ending the show, and you guys need to put some super chats on the board because all of my night streams only need to pay me for my sleep. Alright, so give me 3 more super chats on this video. 3 more before the video ends. On this. Oh, you bad mind? You bad brother, your soul just bad mind because maybe you are one of the man that push for the local hopes them, and because Suriname keep on get overseas players and keep on get better, your soul just say, yo, I can't bother this because JD I gonna come with him bag of overseas players now for Jamaica, because they believe that it's because I have the data why I push Jamaican players so much, People, the game is open. The game is open. The game is open. Costa Rica coming back at Suriname after Suriname could have scored twice just a while ago. Maybe. We start assuming things. No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Good start there from Costa Rica. Cephas is dangerous in the right set of circumstances. I agree. If he gonna play, you have to create. Yes, and one, that's all I do believe, one. But they start to make it seem like Cephas is better than Damara Gray and better than Liam Bailey. And I'm wondering what I think that I actually think that I'm gonna say it live. I don't think Jamaicans know football. Like the masses in Jamaica, I don't think they know football. I don't think they have a clue what football is. I honestly believe so. I'm gonna say that live. I honestly believe so. I believed it a long time, but I don't think they know football. I don't think so. I think they know excitement and they try to equate excitement with football. Just believe that if they can create as much excitement, they are going to win the game. That's what I actually believe based on what they have shown me. Over the top here for Costa Rica. 80 minutes, on his strong side, that was very poor. All right. Jamaicans no kick and running. Yeah, and pile and salad. Yeah. I over the years where they have proven to us that they don't know what they're watching. And we keep on believing that they're going to make the right decisions. No, they're going to always pick a man that wants a pile and salad. They don't want an education, They don't want education at all. Just a pile and salad. All right, so, damn. It's going up to 7 now. Yo, these games are too late, man. Damn. All right, Alcacer. I'm coming down the left-hand side. Abena and Alcacer fighting. Don't tackle him. Good work here from Alcacer. Oh my God, Alcacer, Abena working out there, and Abena never left him, but Alcacer is very good here, man. JD, Cephas add values to. Yes, I never said he doesn't add any value, but people, I think I would love Cephas to be in any game. I would embarrass him in any game that I'm setting up against. It's not hard to stop Cephas, brother. That's all I'm saying. And in football, you have to be as difficult as possible. You have to come with more package, and I think he's extremely limited. We watched BVI shut down Cephas. We watched Dominica shut down Cephas. We watched USA shut down Cephas. It's easy. It's just because some teams don't care about him. That's why. Warrior, I think every game that people care about Cephas, he does nothing in the game. Alright? It does nothing. I'm Akeem Gill. I'm talking as a coach and what I know about football. I said it's not hard. It's very easy to shut him down. Hold on, hold on. Are they looking at penalty? Jalen Mitchell looking at penalty, I think. Akeem Gill, I am saying that, Yellow card, 1 second, 1 second. It's a free kick outside, a free kick outside. Hold on. Oh, right on top of the box. There goes JD with his broad brush. He have to switch side and keep on trying. Yes. I think you have to bring more thing to the game. More thing to the game. Yeah, you have to bring more thing to the game for me. So I don't have the, so you need to Cephas has a role in the team, and I obvious and clear one too. What he does add values and help the team in our. So hold on. Did I not say that? Disagree, JD. You're not stopping Cephas once he's ahead of you. Okay. Once he's ahead of you. But you're not stopping a lot of players. You're not stopping Liam Bailey once he's ahead of you. You're definitely not stopping Damara Gray if he's ahead of you. It's okay, Akeem Gill, but I'm just saying, maybe I will win more games than the coach. You never may know. You can't doubt me. You can't doubt me. You never may know, because maybe I know. I wouldn't win more games than the coach because I would be fired in the first week. Because I would be telling people that they don't have any sense and they can't tell me what to do. You understand me? I'm not gonna come out and say, mate, the players are full of vibes and they want to win so hard, but I know that they don't have an education, because the 1-on-3 touches triangle at 3 years old, they don't have it in them, but they're just so fast, and the energy and the dance and the stories. Akeem, I will not say those things, so I will be fired in 2 weeks. Max City, they watching football. I don't think they watch Cephas plays no game, because when I heard a man says every game that Cephas plays, he's good in. Cephas actually play more worse games than good games at Jamaica, but they don't watch no game. They don't watch no game. They don't watch no game. The man play more worse games than what he plays good games at Jamaica. They are lying to you. Go back and watch the games, people. They are lying. You hear Low respond to his question? Which question? He's limited, but he's the. Yeah, I'm okay. But tell me that he's limited. Don't tell me that he's better than Liam Bailey or Damara Gray, because that's not true. All right? This is just Jamaican fantasy, because they are desperately want to find a hope that is poorer than the one them that is richer. Because the reason why they don't like Liam Bailey is because he seems like he's out of their realm. They like to deal with people only what is closer to them. So either you're in the ghetto or you're poorer to them level. You understand me? Yeah, but they don't like Liam Bailey because he's rich. Because I can't watch. It took me 2 minutes to know how better Liam Bailey is than Cephas. 2 minutes. All right? So why are we 18 against the guy? All the man do is try push and Yes, but I'm just telling you, a Suriname, a change coming on for Suriname. Two changes. Yes, he has done more than both of them. No, one. Damara Gray did more than Cephas did in his entire career in the last 2 games. One. Are the narrative make you believe that one. Damara Gray did more than Cephas in the last 2 games in his entire career in the Jamaica national team. And no, I was the only one made a video. And the reason why I made the video, I said, look at what them now. None of them will run out and say anything about Damara Gray. But that's the problem, Wunun, because they engravely don't like anybody that is successful. I'm telling you, Wunun, Damara Gray did more than Cephas in the last 2 games. That's what they did in every game he ever played for Jamaica. In every game he ever played for Jamaica, the man did in the last 2 games. And nobody talks about it because if you even mentioned it, if you mention it, JD, why are you talking about Damara Gray? People came on my channel saying, why me talking about Damara Gray? But that the man them just don't want one of the high profile players them being good. They just don't want it. No, oh, you can't. Oh, you mean Gray being S for years? Maybe for his club. You know. JD, you have a big platform. You don't know who is watching, talking down on players that has helped us so much. No, I'm not talking down on any player. Akeem, I'm not talking down on any player. I'm just showing you the bias that we have, and it's in our national team as well because we're not telling the truth. Damara Gray did more than Cephas in the last 2 games than Cephas did in the entire national team. And we're just making up stories. You know what they told me? They told me the BVI game, nobody played good. They said nobody played good. That's what they tell me. Nobody, because now they have to credit Damara Gray. They said nobody played good. Yo, this is a garbage performance. Nobody played good. In one game, Damara Gray might create more openings than Cephas did in his entire career for national team. In one game. And they said nobody played good because they wanted to scratch off what the guy did. And Cephas was so bad in the game. He was so bad in the game. He couldn't dribble. He can't figure out to dribble. And he can't figure out to dribble because the patch is so bad and he couldn't even pass a ball. But because that couldn't be a bragging point, they couldn't talk about Damara Gray. So Akeem, I have a point. I'm pulling up the corruption or we think, and it's not just the JFF, but our people think so as well. Our people think so. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. But you don't have to worry, people. I have the day. Don't worry yourself. I have the day. And all of the next ones, Jamaica game, I will have. I can leave out. I can leave out because it's gonna start at 4 o'clock. But as soon as the game finish, I am leaving out. So I'm not going to even do any post match. All right. I don't care who want better than who, or who is better than who. No, I'm okay, but I'm just saying, we should love every player. We should love every player equally, and that's what I don't like. Because Damara Gray have been the best signing Jamaica ever had, and I heard people talking like the guy is nothing, when we barely have people that have brain cells on the field, and knowingly that they don't have any football brain cells and they're on the field. Yes, 8 minutes. Yeah, man. Yeah. Of course, Costa Rica needs to win. Yeah. We can't have this embarrassment. 3-3. They ain't gonna say they're gonna. Lucky they never put 20. You know. Without Gray in the starting lineup, Jamaica will not win games. JD, you confuse me. Cephas make head scratching decision, but overall he's been good. No, Warrior, watch all the games and with Cephas. I'm telling you. Connor says you like the Jamaica team. Yeah. No, I'm telling you. No, Connor, I'm just arguing with them to show them how they are biased. The man that literally is the best player for Jamaica for a long while, they don't even want to acknowledge him. A draw is a great result. Yes, a draw is a better result than what I expected for Suriname. But now they put 8 minutes. They are looking for a win for Costa Rica. They are trying to make sure they can give Costa Rica a win. People, I'm not going to do any pre-match for Jamaica, and I'm just coming on in the nights. All right? Who makes the judge and jury for the players them? No, I'm just talking the facts. Kirk, you don't listen well here. You don't listen well because you can't refute what I've just said. Talk about if we play Suriname, we would have beat them up. And no. Akeem Gill, Jamaica beating Suriname or beat up Suriname Days done a long time. A long time. Those days that Jamaica can give Suriname 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and foolishness, what you're talking about, those days done long time. Those days done from even 2022. Right now, Jamaica and Suriname on the same damn level. And if you look at technical players, Suriname is way above Jamaican technical players. So if they just get certain points right, I won't be coming here telling that Jamaica beating no Suriname. You know, so I still believe that Jamaica have some players like Liam Bailey and Damara Gray that can create openings. Kirk and Cheryl Rebecca can do the same. But I think that Mikel Antonio would be the separation, because Vlater, I don't rate Vlater highly. I don't rate Ellerman so highly, so they still have 1 and 2 pieces. But brother, I am not so impressed. Brother, I'm just a truth speaker now. I'm not so impressed with Jamaica team. And every game finishes, you guys are not impressed just the same. So and you're impressed with what they are doing, Suriname doing now today. So that makes sense. If you're impressed with the next team and you're not impressed with Jamaica when they play, so how can you think that it's just gonna be a dog walk? The way how you guys process things is so shocking. 3-3. No, Suriname was good in the old days, but Jamaica could have won 3 and 4. They could have won 3 and 4 back then, even though it never happened. But they could have won if we have the same quality. All I'm saying is the 11 players' quality is the same. No. The players' quality is the same now. So if Jamaica will win, it's going to be 1-0 or 2-1. Or Suriname win 1-0 or 2-1 or draw the game. The last 2 games that Jamaica played, they won 3-1 in National Stadium and they drew 1-1 at Suriname. So I don't know what the big okay, Akeem said he's not impressed with Suriname today. Akeem, well, I don't know, Akeem. I don't know what to tell you. Alright? I am impressed with them though. How much Jamaican players can make the Suriname team? I think very few, based on how their style play, Because if they want to keep the same style, I would say that Liam Bailey, because they play in the wide area, and Damara Gray could make it. But I'm not sure if Damara Gray and Liam Bailey starts over Cheryl Rebecca or Kirk. But all 4 of them will fight for the starting spot, which is good. Latibodier would definitely start because Latibodier is technical. I would take our defensive midfielder, Aiden. Aiden would start in it. Farai or KC Palmer. I think Farai is better than KC Palmer. So left back, I think I keep ups. I keep ups. Pinnock over Denzel. I think Denzel is a better passer than Pinnock. Pinnock and Denzel, yeah, Pinnock. But if they get Dookie, I would say that Pinnock is a better tackler than, a better overall defender than Denzel. But based on what Suriname would want, I think they would want Denzel over Pinnock. Based on what he offers, the composure and the passing, which Pinnock have very, very good composure because he's my player. But the passing ability of Denzel, I think they like that a lot more. But Pinnock and Dookie would be the two players. They have some very, very good players, They have some very, very good players, and their system that they're playing. This result against Costa Rica team has given them their opponents more confidence to face them. The game it's 3-3 now, but the game is still not done. It's not done. I don't rate him, but even Warner Brown plays over Suriname starting as centre back, as centre forward. Yeah, the central forward position, I think it's slightly weaker for me. My Vlater is better than Warner Brown, man. And Vlater is better than Warner Brown, man. 100%. Vlater is good, man. But I think for their style, they need a very good striker to finish the chances. and push back defense. Anytime they get that striker that can push back defense, it's going to be hell and powder house. Once they get that striker that commands one or two players, Suriname can easily be the top team in the region. Because they can pass the ball and they're adding the quality in the areas. They just need a striker to take off the defenders that teams can't push up on them. That is what they're struggling with for the longest time. They had Hasselbank back then. Hasselbank was always a tougher one. But once they get that striker that can command one or two, you see if they had Mikel Antonio, somebody that can give them a wall pass, and Mikel Antonio to hold up two defender. If they have Mikel Antonio, they would have dominated teams because now they can get to play their football. But because Blake Vassin is miles better than Blake as a footballer. Logan, it's not even close. Blake can't play the system as what Suriname wants. Blake is a yeah. If they get Giovanni, if they get Perro, if they put Perro on the team, Perro would be the perfect one. Perro would be the perfect one. Perro would be the one. Yeah, if you put Perro in, that somebody will command more than one player to take back the back lines, because every team playing them can advance up the pitch, and that is the biggest problem for Suriname. But so they can't enforce their dominance on the technical. A break here coming for Suriname. Oh, this is mad. Oh, 1-2 inside. Oh, okay, that's a 2. Heavy pass right there. Blow off the game, ref. Blow off the game, man. Make it 3-3. Blow off the game, ref, man. What, you're desperately wanting someone to win? According to JD, all the players on Suriname team is better than our players. I think you don't listen well, Akeem. You're struggling with the listening, at least to me. Maybe because you have a HH from here or something. You don't really listen. All right? I've outlined to say the system that they play requires a certain player. We are a big wild football team that use athletics to decide what we're going to do. They are a technical team that use football in brain to play football. Let me spell it out clear for you so you understand. So every time they touch the ball, they want to use their brain first. We are just bragging over Cephas. Cephas uses brain 4th or 5th down the line. Let me make it very clear for you so you can understand. There is no ambiguity between my statements, so you hear what me I say now. Let me break it down in Jamaican terms so you hear what I'm saying. All right, so you hear what I'm saying. Okay, yes, that's what I'm saying. Let me make it clear now. Let me make it clear what I'm saying. Ooh. Oh, a step in the box. Hold on. So they are going to give a pen for this. They are going to give a pen for this. All right. They are going, but maybe a foul committee before that. No. It is a challenge. So it should be a penalty. But there was a foul before. No, I think it was a penalty, man. You guys don't think it was a penalty? I think it was a penalty, but it was a foul before. So I think the VAR need to go and check about the foul before. It's not a penalty to you. I think it was a penalty. It looked like he got contact. Contact, don't. He looked like he got contact, don't. Oh, you said dive. Hold on. I think he got contact, man. It looks like he got contact, Alright, so Costa Rica came back, guys. They gave the penalty. They never checked anything. And Costa Rica got the 4th goal, people. Alright? 12 minutes out of 8 minutes extra time. 12 minutes out of 8 minutes extra time. Ugalde with the double people. Yes, I know it's robbery, but welcome to the Concacaf. They got to put them. Yes, Concacaf wins again. So 4 minutes over the extra time, they gave a penalty. Yeah, but we all saw that, man. But as I said, I'm proud of the Suriname team. I had Costa Rica winning by 1 goal. Not this robbery. This is clear robbery. But this is Concacaf. We expect that, people. It would have been embarrassing for them not to win it, Yes. No, man, it's just... It's just Concacaf. It's just Concacaf, people. I had it 2-1, 2-1 I had it. No, because of no, the injury was 1 minute. 1 minute and 12 seconds. I have it here. 1 minute and 12 seconds. So you can't put on 4 minutes for an injury. No, you can't put on half of the actual next time for the amount of time. No, it was only one injury. It took 1 minute. Borrell, I just said it was 1 minute and 12 seconds the actual time. And look at they blew off the match right after. They blew up the match right after, alright? Yes, so it was an injury that were but I just told you the time that it took. They blew up the match right after. Ronnie said Malone too old. Well, Jason told me that Malone is okay. All right, and I said Malone too old. Don't. Costa Rica not ready, JD, because them have a rob. No, but Suriname is good. Give Costa Rica their credit. 4-3 the game finished, people. All right. 4-3 the game finished. 4-3 the game finished. We expected Costa Rica to win by 1. They paused 3 minutes, my guy. You counted wrong. All right. Malone is the weak spot, but we said that at the start. But people said I love talked about old players and all of that. Don't. So we got exactly what we wanted. A good game. Suriname up. They should have kept at least a draw with the minutes that left, but they added 12 more minutes to already 25, so they added one more half after Suriname scored, so it was tough. I'm old man Malone, I am sorry. um yes, they added 13 minutes, 13 extra minutes they put on, 13 extra minutes, yeah. But people, both teams laughing and stuff, some people look vexed, but they Suriname showcase that they are good, the injury was during the extra time. It was more than 1 minute 12 seconds. Okay, but someone says two injuries. So one happened right before and one happened after. Okay. The Costa Rican was down about 4 minutes. Yeah, but it's two different injuries. I was talking one before, one right at the start. I thought it was Abena. Went down twice. All right, they went on twice, and that was 1 minute 12 seconds. All right, so if you said that the next one is down for 3 minutes, that is 4 minutes. All right, okay. Back to JA disappointment tomorrow. No. Well, maybe a bad performance and they won the game, and then bragging continues, But I hope I can see a good football because I like what I saw today, No, Kurtberry, it's Concacaf, and to be honest, they never. What people saw Suriname arrive, arrive, and that's what I wanted people to understand, with better players that they're going to look better, No Aiden tomorrow in midfield, yes, but you will have Makala can get the job done, Damien Lowe can get the job done, Montnor get the game on his foot to win it. Don't blame the time. Okay. Let me look at the numbers, people. This is the most entertaining. This is the best game, people. Would you say this is the best game? Would this be the best game of the competition? I think this is the best game of the competition so far. JD, football will never realize its potential in the English-speaking Caribbean if we don't take control of development. Makala. No, I'm just saying maybe Makala will turn up, Suriname should have managed the game better. Suriname think mark a man means leave him free. That is backward thinking. Okay. All right, I'm just telling you that someone else has to play the position because I'm telling you that next player might not be there. JD Suriname, I got spoil someone World Cup dream. Yes, I'm just glad that people saying that, because you guys dissed me 2 days ago for saying the same thing, and I told you guys after the first game against Panama in Suriname, you are gonna come back and tell me sorry. But it looked like the apologies them started from now. All right, I love that. I love that. I love that people. They hit the like button, guys. How much likes a man? Make sure we're over 100, 200 likes because it's morning, alright. So anyways, let me go through the numbers. Ugalde, our boy Ugalde, 2 days or 2 years. No, 2 days ago you guys dissed me, including Mr. Jason in the chat him up in mouth, pretending like he was not one of the main ones, them telling me foolishness. Alright, so in the end, Costa Rica did one out possession. Obviously, I think that Suriname surrendered the possession in the second half, so that helped Costa Rica. 5 big chances for Suriname, comparable to 3 for Costa Rica. So if people that said that Suriname should have won the game, clear. But Suriname managed only 9 shots. So what we are seeing with Suriname, they always try to get they want to walk the ball into main positions, and sometimes you have to take a shot and believe in the shot from further down. All right. So maybe Jason was slightly right there that Suriname should have done better with their own chances. You get me? Yes, they should have won the game clear because they got clearer chances in the game. It shouldn't have come down to a last minute. They should have won the game clear out. They should have been 2-0 up before Costa Rica even knew what hit them. And after that, so really and truly, they could have scored. We have to call it the people. They could have scored 6 goals in the same game, They could have scored 6 goals in this game, Costa Rica could have scored up to 4 or 5. I would say 5 or 6. No, I would say 6. They could have scored. Costa Rica could have scored 5 and they scored 4. Suriname could have scored 6 and they scored 3. So bad finishing on the day, you could say cost them, but you still have to give them respect because this was a lower level. It was not the full strength team, and they came out and they showcased that they deserve to be here. You get me? They deserve to be here. They deserve to be here. That's all I wanted them to show. So you guys could understand that they can play football and they play proper football and they deserve to be here. And I think I've gotten that. You get me? Mantnor, I can't believe you kicked it right into... Yes. But at the same time, Jason, you could say that they created a lot of chances. Akeem Gill says, this man is funny. So... be honest, Akeem Gill, who created the better chances in the game? The stats says so, everybody said so, and you said me funny. I just want to see how your brain works. Because you have to have a brain that I don't know where that brain comes from, but you have the greatest brain that nobody else have. All right? Because if the stats are telling us that Suriname created the bigger chances, them everybody talking about the chances that I don't think he started to watch this game from the start. Akeem Gill never started to watch the game from the start. Akeem, just stop. All right. JD, both keepers should be credited for keeping their teams in the game. I think Marlon being honest, Marlon said both keepers should be credited for keeping their team in the game because Marlon telling us a pure chances in the game. Alright? But Marlon, would you say that Suriname had the better chances then? Because everything says the same. When Karaskila back JD, Panama will dominate. I think people, believe me. Alright? Alright, so Sad for Suriname, but they did fight hard. I'm impressed with this performance from this team. Yeah. And Jamaica coach is the best. 9 defenders and limited midfielder. Jean-Paul Budios must have been in the starting level. You wanted him to start. Okay. Alright. Ugalde, Martinez, and Alcacer were bullying Suriname. Yeah, man, Alcacer comes in and he plays a very good game. But nobody ain't talking about my player. My player was good, people. My player was good, My player, Aguilera, I'm surprised that he got a 6.5. I think it's on the defensive end. Let me see. But his deliveries were good on the day, and he did have an assist. His deliveries were good. All right. He had 68% on his passing, but remember, all of these are final passes. Created one key pass, the one big chance, obviously scored off it. Okay. So nobody did anything with his crosses and his long passes, but these deliveries were good for me. 66 minutes, yeah. So this is an opportunity, because he was one of them I said they're working on to see more from. And today's game, I thought that he got the freedom to do more. So I like it. Martinez, he's just a run up and down guy. I think Ugalde is world level against Martinez. Ugalde is very good, people. All right. This is the guy that took Shamar's game. The guy that made him sell Shamar. You understand me? Yes. And I told you about him. So now you get to see him in real life. That is the Jamaicans them inside the chat, I'm telling you. Yeah. And remember, they told us that Russia don't like black people, so that's why they sold Shamar. But they bought Abena instant, Abena must be white. Yeah, man, Ugale is good. Yeah, so better finishing against any the good thing, Suriname played Mexico already. Yeah, and they bought Levi Garcia, and Levi Garcia starting with Ugale now, But Levi Garcia is white, man, and bleaching cream. Levi Garcia is white, people. All right, Levi Garcia is white, Yes, and Abena is white. Pure story they make up. Russell don't. All right, so Suriname has Dominican Republic, and Mexico. It's gonna be tough for them to make it through. Tough for them to make it through. But I think Chavante Stewart is white. Chavante Stewart is white, people. You understand me? I saw Chavante Stewart the other day, and I can't believe it's Stewart. That is more than like Stoopies, white Stoopies. Yo, the guy is white, and I'm saying, oh my God. So Chavante Stewart needs a different passport, people. All right. Prince, stay at Trinidad. Yeah, man, I can't believe it was him, man. Someone sent me a picture. All right, people. Wemaxit, Suriname really impressed me this time. They are really from a formidable force in Concacaf. All right, that's all I wanted people to say. People, when you see these stuff of the players, don't send it to me. All right, don't send it to me, because I was laughing the whole day. People overrate Panama. Panama will have their work cut out. I don't think people overrate Panama. You just say Suriname is better, Guatemala is better, and El Salvador ain't that good. So that's the truth. That's the truth, people. That's the truth. All right, so people, I am going to finish up now, and I am going to leave out and go and get my kid to school. So even though I'm not doing any extra work today, I'm going to get my kid to school, so my wife can get some more sleep. All right, but tomorrow, it's gonna be 1 hour early, and we're gonna be here to burn down the building, keep the vibes as the same. Billy, what you think about TNT? TNT is an embarrassment. TNT just keep and let me down, man. TNT, before I go, people, TNT is an embarrassment, people. All right, TNT is an embarrassment. United States dog walk. Dog, not even the United States disrespected. They pimped, slap TNT. They pimp, slap TNT. They pimp, slap them. They beat the bricks, and they disrespected TNT as well. Let me explain to you why I think that they disrespected TNT. Let me show you, people, why I think that they disrespected. They pimp, slap. They took out a whip and slap. My God, this is embarrassing. People, this is the reason why I think that they pimp slap. So the game finished 5-0. People, it could have finished 10-0. 10-0. Look at the lineup, people. We have Reem, Richards, good. Freeman, Artston, Luca De La Torre, Berhalter, Magin, Tillman, Luna, and Yemang. Then on the bench you have Adji Wright, Mark McKenzie, Brendan Harrison, Paxson, Miles Robinson on the bench, Matt Turner on the bench. They never even thought that Trinidad was a competition, people. They are saving the players for the next game. You know how disrespectful that is, and they still pimp slap up Trinidad. So that's why I said that. So you know me, I'm a respectful Jamaican. So Trinidad, don't believe that I'm disrespecting you. But it was very bad. They never even played their main players. They just said they just put on players and just said go beat them bad, and then we can save the next players them for the other games. people, and they damn it. Let me show you here, people. Let me show you, because you know I like Trinidad because I'm a fair person, but I can't defend these slackness. This was so Trinidad has Trinidad has 30% ball possession, and it's in the second half they got 36, so it makes up the numbers. So because they are leading 100 goals to none, that's why they gave Trinidad some possession. They pressed the life out of Trinidad. Trinidad had 23% possession in the first half, 5 big chances in the first half, and 13 shots, and all of those shots they were trying to walk it in the back of the net, because they could have had 45 shots. They could have had 45 shots. No, this is not USA B team. This is USA D team. They played D team. Because none of these players not coming in on the bench of the team. Because the players that I am talking about, Adji Wright them coming off the bench of USA team. Paxson come off the bench of USA team. Obviously the goalkeeper is the goalkeeper. You get me? Yes, but god damn, man, Trinidad, just stop. Trinidad, just stop. Go to the competitions. Them. If you're gonna do these things, don't go to the competitions. Them. It's too bad, people. It's too bad. It's too bad, brother. Don't go to the competitions. Them, because I can't defend Trinidad anymore. Yes, Tillman is still in the B team as well. He's in the B team. He's a part of the bench. Come on, Tillman is a part of the bench. Come on, Prince. So it's a B plus team. But you get what I'm saying. So it's a B to D team. It's a B to D team. Yes, this is not right, man. I'm tired of Trinidad embarrassing me. Because anytime Jamaica playing, Trinidad playing, Suriname, because they're all in our region, I want them to do good. I want them to do good so bad. But they keep on letting me down, man. I can't bother with this bag of beating. And them I get some very bad beating. Them not even try to put up a fight. Yes, it is stronger than the one we drew with. I already said that, Jason. But Jason, it is not the best USA team. Alright? Yes. Oh, so TNT just, yeah. JD, Trinidad was missing key players. Determine. USA never have no players. Them just put people on the field. No, I'm sorry, USA players. I do believe that you're somebody. I do believe that you're somebody. I do believe that you're somebody. But I do believe you are very good players, but but I don't know why you come and tell me about me, but Trinidad was missing players. Why you come and tell me that, Papa? Just stop, the man. Just stop. Trinidad got their ass belt to ass. just say the truth. Let me stop making up stories. Before the game, Prince would tell the man that Trinidad get them belt to ass. That is just the truth. It was bad. You understand me? Prince would. You know that I support Trinidad, but sometimes we can just say We can just tell the truth. In the early mornings, I've lost sleep. And every time Trinidad make me lose sleep, I'm tired of it. Me have to say it as is. They got beaten bad. And that's the truth. Prince, they know me a bridging. Me and before the game a bridging. But these are bad performances from Trinidad blood. You know? I call Jamaicans delusional to say that we are better than Trinidad in its entirety. All of those things. But we can just say, no, 1-1. Alright, let me finish, people. Let me finish because if I say more things, my Trinidad masses will cut me off and me's a Concacaf man, and I can't bother, man. But I have to tell the truth, people. You know, some talk for Jamaica, man. So why I can't talk the truth for Trinidad? I talk this truth for Trinidad, Suriname, and you guys vex too. So Jamaicans vex when me talk the truth about Trinidad. No, we're not better than Trinidad in its entirety, Big Boss. Oh, you asked me a question. What Jamaica's chances in the Gold Cup? What you have to do, Akeem, wait until you see the game. Wait until you see the main squad for Jamaica tomorrow. Because what I'm hearing, you're going to have like 2 to 3, even to 4 players might be missing. So let me see who replace those before you jump and make decisions on the Jamaica team. You know Jamaica team already. Jamaica team never turn up with the players. Jamaica is the next one. Jamaica is the next damn team, you know. Jamaica is the next damn team. Every time they put a player and every time they put a paper, Jamaica is the next team. This is wrong. What's wrong with them Caribbean teams? I know. Jamaica will put a paper together. People ever notice every roster that Jamaica puts together, they never can fill out the damn paper. Jamaica, when you have a paper and you say these are the players for be on the paper, for goddamn sake, just put one paper together. Like I'm here for almost 6 years. 6 years now, and Jamaica never put one paper together and everybody turn up. I don't know why. If the man them not committed, don't pick them. Just put a paper together. So people, you have to wait until tomorrow before just wait until tomorrow. Akeem Gill, remember, you said I have a bigger platform. Maybe I am a bigger person to Jamaica football than yourself. So I'm just telling you. So tomorrow you will know what I'm saying. Alright? So wait until I see the team tomorrow before you judge where we can go. That's why I never answered the question at first, because Jamaica just never put the team together. Every time they get a list, we can't put the damn players them on the paper, you know? What's on the paper? That we can evaluate the games. Every time I heard that somebody not come in and a man just not turn up, that's what I'm hearing. A man just never turn up. I don't know if the coach know why he's not there. I'm not going to give you any story. So Mr. Akeem Gale and the man, they can talk. So I will wait until tomorrow so you guys know, you know, because I heard that man does never turn up. I don't know if it's the person that's telling me that says the man never turn up, exaggerating, and the coach knows why he never turned up, and then other guys left. And then other guys injured. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Wait until we see the team tomorrow. Then we can truly evaluate how far we are going to go. Alright? Akeem Gale, I think that should be fair. Wait until I do see the damn team. So Akeem Gale, let me show you that you said man lie. Last World Cup, last Gold Cup, whenever players that never turn up on the paper. Because it look like you don't watch. It looks like you don't watch these. You don't watch Jamaica team, you know. No, me can't make a prediction when me don't know who I gonna play. Yes, over 6 years, every single listing where Jamaica give me, we never have the players on it. Like always, 2 or 3 players missing out of every roster over 6 years. Black Specimen, Suriname did well, man. Suriname did well. Akeem, I do the videos them, you know. And you are telling me that I'm lying. It's recorded. Every single window, We have to replace somebody. Every single one over 6 consecutive years. Every single one. We went to Unity Cup, we never even have players. People, hear this now. Akeem, say a lie, me I tell you. People, for Unity Cup, the coach says, um, Justin, for 6 years, hear the coach now. People, we don't have any players, so we have to try and call over there, and we got to see if we can get a Brandon cover. We have to call a Mother Sill, yeah, mate. The local guys, they have passion, they are fast, they don't have the brains, the IQ of the 3-year-olds and stuff, but we got to call them because we have nobody. Akeem look like he's not listening. We are going to competitions and we not even have players. We are at the competition and we don't have players at the competition. I don't think Akeem is following football. All you're doing is mocking the team. No. Akeem, you're not. Akeem, Akeem, tell me that I'm lying. Akeem, you never hear the coach come up and say, mate. So Akeem, am I lying? Akeem, tell me that I'm lying. That's the last competition that we went into, Akeem. The last competition we went into. Did we have players? Tell me how much players we have, because we had 0 players. 0. So we take the people money to go to the competition and we have no players. Then we have our president on the radio. It's a good opportunity for the locals, because we don't have anybody else, so we have to send the locals there. Yes, Akeem, the coach said he has 0 players. Akeem, the coach said we don't have no players. We have to put mate. I like the competition. It's in England, and we want to sell it to the diaspora. Mate. But it came at the wrong time, so we can't have the players, so we have to go to the back room and try to put some players together. This brother not listening to the coach. The coach had tell him never have no players. Because remember, he had to give a yes, so hey, people, we got 14 players together, but we have to look as we have 12 players together, yeah, mate, we got to go and get some more players, So Akeem, even when we get to 12 players, we still be looking players in England. And Akeem, we never had 12 players. We had 8 players, blood. We had 8 players because 4 of the players them can't get a visa. So if you want me to talk about Jamaica's secret, so don't let me talk the truth. Don't challenge me, and then you get the truth, and then you're gonna be upset. All right. So people, tell me that I'm lying. We had 8 players for a competition. And then Mother Sill. No, Akeem, I'm telling you. Mother Sill, you needed to be in the team, but at this point, can you come off the vacation? And because I saw that you brought the documents, documentation, yes, and just be in the team. At this, Mother Sill, go on the field because we don't have any other player left. No, it's not a laughing stock, Akeem, but I'm just trying to show you when I'm saying things, just let me pass. Let me just pass. Let me just say what I'm saying and you leave me alone, because I know I'm talking the facts, but you try to press me and I had to show you how it sounds in reality, and then you get upset and say me I'm at the team. I'm very sorry, people, if you think I'm marking the team, but I'm not. I'm just showing you that we just need to get a squad like the squad that we said that we want. I know that injuries always play a part, but at least once you put some players on the list, and at some time I think we are putting players, because look at the last time KC Palmer was on the team. KC Palmer never played football for like 4 to 5 months. So sometimes I get the feeling that they are picking the players them to take them off, to put the players them that they truly want to put in. But in order for them to do so without people complaining, they would have to do that. So when you could have picked a Anderson for KC Palmer at the time, then you pick KC Palmer that you know won't turn up, and then try to call Anderson the day before his game because you wanted to put Sule Makala in the team. That's what you wanted to do, you know. But you couldn't do it because you know that people would have complained. So you put a man that is injured, take the next man that is fit. Don't call that man that is fit to put the man that is injured on it, so you can put the man that you wanted to put in the team. Yes. No, you are mocking the team and you think you would have been more okay. No, 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 no. Oh my God, man. I am just calling out the foolishness, Akeem. I want the team to be better. I want it to be more consistent in the picking. I'm just saying sometimes it's like we're not alert as to what's happening with the players them. So I'm just showing the scenarios of why we keep on doing these madness. You understand me? Put this to put that, just to put that. Yes. But Jason, I thought you said something similar to what I said on that. You know, because it looks like they wanted to put that player, but they couldn't put that player. And I heard man coming out and say, "Oh, but some of these local players was just replacements." No, they weren't replacements because the next man wasn't playing football. So, he wasn't a selection in the first place. You understand me? So that's your job, and that's why I can't give it to tell you that man's doing their job, because we that's watching football knew that the player was injured and just came back. So we knew that the coach wouldn't be fit. You get me? Yes. So that's my point. That's my point, Akeem. But people, 4-3 Suriname and Costa Rica showdown of where football is going in Concacaf, and I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. No team is a walkover. No, sorry. Only a few teams are walkovers. Only a few teams are walkover, because I just said no teams are walkover. And this overall run that started was with Trinidad. People, Trinidad is the only walkover damn team in the group. in the entire competition, Trinidad is the only walkover team. And I can't defend them, and I'm not going to defend them. Trinidad is the only damn walkover team. All right? Yes. Yes, I'm talking. Would better take the mic. Could they take the mic from me? Because I tell people the truth. Trinidad is only walkover team. Trinidad not did nothing but the field, people. I'm very sorry. It's Garcia and them, and they're alone good, brother. I'm very sorry. Princewood, Mayor Virgin, you know? Yes, Mayor Virgin, Princewood. Before the game, Mayor Virgin, but you know, TNT are playing. TNT not playing Costa Rica next. They are not in the same group, you know. But you know, their group is not even so hard, you know. Okay, because 80 and 80 are gonna beat Trinidad bad again to people. So Princewood, 80 are gonna beat Trinidad as well, you know. Yeah, 80 are gonna beat Trinidad as well, and Saudi are gonna beat Trinidad as well too, you know. So the only thing Trinidad finishing this tournament with are just minus goal difference. That's it. Minus any. If Levi Garcia can score a goal, that's it. Nothing else. They ain't winning no games. They don't look good. I'm very sorry. Trinidad, please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. I want you to prove me wrong, because you know I love my Trinidad brothers. All right? Yeah, but this is bad. That game was bad. Terrible. Bad. You know, even back in the days, Jamaica would play and lose, you know, but not so bad. And Jamaica have the same possession because when Jamaica plays these teams, they still have the same 20% and 28% possession. But they don't look so bad as Trinidad, you know. So Trinidad don't have the possession, but still look this bad. So I have to give Jamaica credit. Jamaica always found ways to look good even when they are bad. Because Jamaica have been bad against these teams, you know, for real, you know, as well, you know, have 28% possession on those things, you know. But they still create some energy on the wide side, and so. But it's like Trinidad just laid down and get pimp slap, you know, pimp slap. Yo, I lost all of my Trinidad fans. Oh my God, I can't believe. I knew that Trinidad would have done this to me, you know. because I came in a Suriname video and I'm talking about Trinidad for the first line I'm saying Trinidad is an embarrassment star. Foolishness, yo. Yeah, man, Trinidad bad, man. Trinidad bad, brother, you know. Do I please get it together? Get it together, you know. Nathaniel James alone, when he comes, took a couple shots. In Trinidad for play. No, people, I'm not gonna disrespect Trinidad's history, but definitely, they need to open up the diaspora and let Durant Yark go and do everything and go and get every player. Just tell some player don't come back. Take Fortune, take Nathaniel James, take Overy, and take Levi Garcia. Everybody else don't come back. Go play football somewhere else, and let me go to England, let me go to America and go find all. Say the next son come Andre, so take 2 of Andre's sons and 3 other players, and go back and go find 50 players. Yes. Don't come back. Don't come back. All right. So Nathaniel James, Overy, and 3 other players. That's all. The rest of them don't come back. Molina, stop play football. You're old. My virgin. Yes. Yes. The rest of them don't come back because they have no passion. As to what Jamaicans would say, we need passion. You have no passion. You're not playing for the badge. Stop. Don't come back. Don't take the call up. Trinidad don't want to know. Don't take the call up, you know. Maybe some of the friends them in the Trinidad Federation. I give them the call up. Don't take it. We don't want to see you not playing good. We're not good. Alright? Yes. Prince, let me know if you agree with me. 5 players alone for stay on the Trinidad team, and the rest of them not for come back. No art. Them have no art. Alright? That's what Jamaica. That's what Jamaica say. Them have no art. Alright? 5 players alone for leave on the Trinidad team with Durant Yark. Alright, yes. Everybody else, we need to just go drop this, get the passport ruling better for Trinidad, and just go out there and get some new players. Yes. one. But we curse Jamaica, so we have a curse Trinidad as well. My brothers them know say it's in good faith. It's in good faith. You understand me? I want Trinidad to be good, you know? I want Trinidad to be good, you know? Yark, you have to go and play with Levi Garcia up front and put Nathaniel James as a cam and put Andre two picking them behind. So Yark, Levi Garcia, Nathaniel James, and Andre 2 picking them at the deeper line midfielders. Yes, and then we need to find some other players because this is yeah, Prince, make sure Monsieur Prince that text me because Prince, she just call me and cuss me out, yeah. Prince, let me see Prince. Let me see what Prince. Okay, or him not cuss me. So people, all right. Let me text my virgin. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Them a fight dude, them, you know. Yeah, Trinidad corrupted like Jamaica, you know. So Trinidad Federation is just as terrible as Jamaica. Believe me, if not worse. If not worse, because Jamaica was not ahead of the scandal in FIFA. So Trinidad Federation worse than Jamaica's. Alright? Yes, so if we ain't getting all the players them, you don't expect Trinidad to get all the players them either. Yes. And maybe Andre need to play some football. Yeah, Andre have to be the coach, yeah. All right, so people, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks, all you lovely people. Coming here. I know that Suriname never won. We wanted Suriname to get the win, because the Jamaicans them couldn't manage it. Not Jamaicans them here, but you see the 8 of them. They are glad that Costa Rica got the last goal because they couldn't deal with me after. Because if Suriname get anything, because that would have been 2 draws back to back, with Costa Rica. All right, so and was a weak in Suriname team, believe me, them glad. So the Jamaicans and that let me give PTSD, they are sleeping good now. They can find the pillow because they would be sleeping under the pillow if Suriname had gotten that result. Cause I would have smoked them. But people, good. I am proud of my Suriname team. All right, my Suriname team, and it tells us that Suriname is going places. All right, people, and it was a good conversation. We had only Mikey balling. Look like him in sleep under him bed. And now he can sleep on top of his bed now. You know, he can wake up under his bed and go on top of his bed now because Suriname lost in the end, you know. Yeah, man. But I had said Suriname is better than Trinidad, but nobody believed me, you know. But I think that those days are done now. People are asking if Suriname is better than Jamaica. Suriname is better than other teams, you know. All right, so, brother, the WhatsApp group, them were losing their minds at 3-2. Okay, well, yeah, you know, WhatsApp group, you say must know, you know. Say no, say them made a plan for come, them made a plan for the cry. Them people, I would have gotten the least views ever, because they wouldn't want to hear me. All right, but tomorrow I am going to hurt their soul. So people, they can't sleep, and I'm gonna hurt them soul tomorrow. Take care. See you in the next one, people. Bye bye.